Hello, internet friends. My name is Bay. And welcome back to more World of Warcraft Dragonflight. A offshoot of my But I'm Bad series full of commentary, gameplay, and cringe in some order therein. Slight technical delay today. Little laggy on my end for some reason, both PC and tech stuff. Hello from the mirror dimension. Hello. Yeah, it's reset day in World of Warcraft. Haven't done one of these in a long ass time. So today, I was going to ask and bring up the question: does loot in World of Warcraft Dragonflight, specifically, still suck? So far, as I have sponged up from a bit of the community, mine included, and the online one, yeah, kinda. Sorta, kinda. Little bit. We'll ask that question more about that today when we get into it. You're not trapped? No, I can see you out there. I can see you talking. Oh, see, more technical difficulties. See, because the YouTube stuff isn't connected. One moment. Yeah, some stuff's being really weird today on the internet front, on the online space. What is that? Something is also wrong with the chat viewer, which worked completely fine yesterday. Hold on. Welcome to live streaming on the internet, where things just break for some reason. You got tier gloves from your box. Oh. There you go. That's pretty good. A tier gloves from the box. Pretty good. So yeah, I guess that's not going to work today, huh? I don't know what's going on. Is it working over here? Oh, there you are. It is not working over here. It's just not working. All right. This is the stuff I've been dealing with for the past like 15 minutes or so. Well, one more time. There we go. Maybe it's working now. Oh, there it goes. Look at that. Cool. I am in the video game. And I will be straight up. I am a little bit sleepy today. May not have the same energy I had yesterday. Was up far too late last night. Working on stuff in Destiny. Working on stuff in World of Warcraft, and primarily those two. I did play some TFT last night as well after stream, but we were up getting keys done, getting raids done in raids in Destiny, keys in World of Warcraft. It was a busy evening before reset. Yeah, I heard you talking about the DPS set, the tier set for Evoker being pretty good. So let's open my box, shall we? Start the stream off with opening ye old box of disappointment, which I still think should be improved upon in some way. Although it seems like they have done that a little bit with like the choice selections, but I don't know. I still think this game feels like mobile game loot at times. Alrighty, generating loot for enhancement, shaman. Let's go. My biggest key we finished was only a... Oh, I got a weapon or a trinket. Uh-oh. So, it's obviously going to be the weapon, I would imagine. 395 weapon compared to the 372s I currently have. Although, isn't the bottle of swirling winds also quite good? I have no idea what is good right now, but the weapon is going to be the bigger bang for your buck. Interesting damage range, though, on this weapon. The low end actually goes down by 9 points, but the high end more than 230? What a weird damage range increase. I mean, DPS is 40 plus more, so it's going to be the weapon, the Horizon Splitter. Looks like something from Nokud, I would imagine. Something in Centaur make. But yeah, our highest key we finished in time last night in our little romps around in Mythic Plus land was only an 8. We timed an 8. What was it, an 8 Court of Stars? We had 7 seconds left or something like that. So pretty close. But yeah, we'll take the weapon. This might be worth a weapon enchant at this stage. You'll also receive a Mythic 8 and a Resplendent Gemstone. A curious treasure found within Valdraken's Great Vault. What does that do? Is that just the quest item to say that I've gotten something from the Great Vault? I'm going to imagine it is. Alright, well, we want the crit haste weapon to stay on. This weapon can go bye-bye. Because we do be wanting that haste. Got a pair of shoulders last night, too. This is the 2-piece Court of Stars 2-piece thing. Your spells and attacks have a chance to increase your critical strike by 69. Nice. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if this is bugged, because if this gives 69% crit for 15 seconds, that would be insane. But I'm assuming it gives 69 crit rating for 15 seconds, which is completely nothing. What is 69 rating in this game right now? Like 0.2 crit or something? Completely worthless. This is the guy that does exchange if you don't take stuff. So yeah, that little quest item there must be just for this. Yeah, it's just for finishing a quest. It is very laggy in Valdraken right now. You're able to open it after all. Even those ancient magics recognize your knack for heroic exploits. Be wise to check the vault regularly. No doubt the treasures that lie within will prove useful in battles to come. Maybe. It's also suddenly a quest right here from this dude that's lifting. What's up, Tachi? 69 crit is 2.5 bananas of crit. Don't ask how that translates to the game. Okay. I have an 8 Shadow Moon Burial Grounds. Is that so?
The aspects have returned.
Oh, this is just win 4 battlegrounds. Huh.
Serve well.
I might PvP. Who knows? Probably not. Just look at people's dragons. Just looking at the spiny black dragon, that's for sure. Just looking at dragons. Just looking at dragons. Yep, another spiny black dragon over there. Different take on the horns and the some of the facial features. I still have not finished the main story of the game yet, so I don't even have world quests or anything. Let's fix the transmog real fast.
I have many wares.
What transmog should we romp around in today? Bat Panda. Yeah, something doesn't load right. Some things, like the weapons and stuff, don't load correctly. It would seem that it's laggy and weird sometimes. Not tier 3. Let's be purple for a little bit. How about that? Let's be purple. Matches my hair.
May your feet find good trails.
Oh, my weapon enchant is still showing? We can't have that. We cannot have that. Let's do hide weapon enchant. There we go. Beautiful. I think it's time we have dual weeklies, one for PvE and one for PvP. Well, there's different weeklies. I don't mean by dual weeklies. Like there are specific things you can do for PvP and for PvE. PvE is 2 dungeons. Where's that building? It's like the library. Is it just right here? This is the Great Vault. That's the bank. There is a building that's... might be the one that's right across by the inn. Because there's 2 weekly dungeon quests. I do not believe this is it. This is the pub. The inn, as it were. Where was that? There are quests right around the corner here. Well, I only started playing last reset. Tachi. Yeah, it's right over here. Here we go. Oh, this is the PvP quests. Nope. This is more PvP stuff. This is not the place I'm looking for. But this is like, what, war mode, arenas, and skirmishes?
This better be worth my time.
Yeah, arenas.
Till we meet again. Good luck out there. You'll need it.
Skirmishes.
Quick.
And this is war mode. Yeah, that's war mode. So there are 4 weeklies for PvP right there. One from the dragon that's lifting weights, and then those 3. So where were those quests that I ran by? There are a few dungeon quests that you can pick up. Is it over in these different enclaves? Ah, maybe over here? Yeah, they are. These are 2 PvE weeklies. It's just to do one of the dungeons, and then you get a rep token.
If needed, I will answer
Yeah. Same thing we had last expansion. So there's 2 PvE weeklies. Don't look at Draconoids too hard. You'll notice their tails look like they got slammed in a door. But like, which ones? Like these? What's wrong with their tails? I mean, the bones in this one are a little sudden. What's wrong with their tails? Oh, is it BG week right now, actually, too? Where's my calendar? My minimap button frame add-on is broken. How do you bring up the damn calendar again? Is it a button that's just covered up by other buttons on my map right now? It may be. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Battlegrounds bonus event week. Hey, it's also a PvP bonus week in Destiny 2 right now. Oh, also some Raid Finder opened. PvP Brawl Gravity Lapse and the Arathi Blizzard. No, wait. The Arathi Blizzard ended this morning. That was last week. Now it's Gravity Lapse. In the Feast of Wintervale. Oh boy. Oh. Is this the new thing that gold sellers do? Yeah, new thing that gold sellers do. Remove this event from your calendar. Seems like it won't remove. Cool. Maybe it did remove. Refresh? Nope. Whatever. They just send random invites now. They put crap on people's calendars. Oy vey, oy vey, oy vey. Always a new marketing tactic for the people that want to... It's scary, though, because how often are they scammed instead? This we can turn off. Oh, yeah. How often does the Siege of Dragonbane Keep happen? Maybe we should go check and see if that's actually... Isn't it every few hours? Sometimes you're going to be in the zone flying overhead. The bipedal ones. Yeah, the big swole ones out there. The big chunky ones. So no siege going on right now. Oh, a hunt just spawned. You know what? Why not? We'll do a public event. Only going to be farting around for a little bit here at the start. Oops. The goal today is to get a whole bunch of Mythic Flats done. So we'll be booting up some community-oriented Mythic Zeros soon enough. I'm probably going to try a different shaman build. Groups defeated 100%. Oh, big one.
Some of the Shakar have been injured. Rally them to fight again.
Why is your face not animated? God. Rally the injured hunters. All right. Whoop. Where are these injured hunters? All over the place. Is it next to all the lag? Oh, there's one. Hit of the world boss? Oh, true. New world boss, you're right. I can't see the new world boss as I do not have world quests unlocked yet. Could you be so kind as to let me know where the world boss is? Or invite me to your group? I need to finish up all of the bronze sanctum stuff, which I might not get done today, because if we're about to do many Mythic Flats, I will probably not have time on stream to finish that up today yet. Looking, I think my one just respawned right behind me. Hunt beasts and dragonkin in the Western Wild Preserve. These mobs are very weak. Granted, my character has been growing in power, and I got a almost 23 eye level upgrade weapon today, so that'll definitely impact those numbers. What are the weapon enchants like in Dragonflight? I have no idea. I'll have to go look. The vials or files, the flasks are definitely different now. And food. Is this like the second time in the history of World of Warcraft that food gives you main stat and stamina? Forever. Oh, these are only level 62. That might be also why. Why did this not scale to max level? Because it's a hunt in the first zone, but wouldn't the world still scale to the player? I just noticed that. Interesting. Well, I don't think that would be fair, Tachi. As funny as that would be. Groups defeated. Defeat the intrusions. Help. A little bit of load lag. Nothing, no big deal here. Pretty standard stuff. A pop-up for... Oh, yep. Just mobs appearing out of nowhere. All the grays. What is happening? Yeah, if Blizzard wants to do public events in their game, they definitely need to get their server architecture to be able to handle this crap. Which I'm sure is a bit of a nightmare. However, up over here. Oh, there's a giant snail. Gamgus. Gamgus the flame snail.
A wild creature stalks this land. Come.
Oh boy, centaur hunting trophies. And now Degmcon. Demcon way up here. Oh, it's a big hippo. Quite the hippopotamus. He's doing like the exact same moves as the other one. Wouldn't surprise me if they're the exact same mob, ID-wise.
We're drawing close to the end of our hunt.
Conclude the hunt. Who's gonna beat us there? I don't have enough for a barrel roll.
Well done.
There we go.
For a 2-foot. This area
Well
needs
done
to
for a 2-foot.
There are more places right by.
Grand Hunt Spoils.
Shakar will seek out new grounds.
I got a mount. It's a mammoth. Cool. Teaches you how to summon this mount. This mount... Wait, but it's not... It's like a ground mount, though. Is a mammoth? How rare is this? How mad is someone in chat? I mean, it's just a mount. It's Ben? This is what Ben looks like in real life, Kitty? Also, I sent you messages on Discord. Oh, you have replied? You have replied. Fair enough. You're like 85% okay. Well, fair enough. No, the hippo is Ben. Okay, the hippo is Ben. Hello. So what's the plan down there? Where are we going? Where's the world boss at? Just north or of the Cobalt Assembly? All right. That's the wrong mount. Look at that draw distance, though. You know, as much as I talk about Final Fantasy XIV and all the different systems in that game that I actually think are way better than World of Warcraft, and how the story is better, and how the voice acting is amazing, and the story writing is really good, the art team in World of Warcraft be putting in fucking work. They absolutely hustle. But we've been saying that since Legion. Maybe even Warlords. The World of Warcraft art team hustles. They absolutely do. Alright, where's Delthier? He's right over here. Is there a world boss here? Oh, yes. I would assume by all the skeletons. Oh, Douthire's riding along as a drake. Douthire riding along. You feel different. Oh, surrounding storm. Oh, it has like a whole spawn in and changes the atmosphere. That's cool. Ew. That's cool. Yeah, just sign us up for the group. I don't think we have to be in the group exactly, but never mind. Well, I guess the question is, we might phase away. Uh-oh. Oh, that gives you a haste buff. Oh, well then. Does you actually want to get hit by those? Maybe. You gotta be careful, though. It does knock you out of combat. It could knock you into those other bits in the back there. The dragon is flying away. Somewhat. I am also just taking a crap ton of damage. I am dead. Okay. Oh, we probably can't be in the water. Really? I mean, I was right here on the edge a lot of the time, but I guess that's still too close to the water. Oh, Douthier got back and immediately died again. What's going on? All right. Oh, it's gonna disconnect me? Yep. Disconnected. It's a really good hook, though. The music is pretty good. It's good that you're feeling better, though, Kitty. Been a pretty rough week for you, I'd imagine, yeah? Well, that was quite the crash, I would say. All right. Where am I? Oh, it's old flying. Standard old flying. It's a reindeer dragon. The real question is the boss still alive? Oh, out there wants to res you. The boss is still alive. Okay. So during the storm, you have to be off of the water. Which makes complete sense. But the fact that I was pretty close to the water's edge right here. It must be all... Yeah, so get out of the water. Just completely off the... Then you gotta dodge your face off. All right. The, like 16 FPS I'm getting right now is real fun. Such as it is. Thank you for the res, though, Delphir. Okay. Oh, 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 oh. I just got gold. So definitely disproving the thought that world bosses are guaranteed loot, because just got gold. Did Douthier get anything? Well, I got 3 Primal Chaos and Dragon Isle supplies and gold. Nope, nothing. All right, fair enough. First few days were asked, and I lived on the day NyQuil. Yeah, day NyQuil, brat diet, rest, Sudafed, cough drops. Yeah. Had a weapon and tier in your vault. Ooh. Yeah, I had a weapon, Distora. I got a 395 axe. which is definitely good. I also had like the haste trinket, the haste stacking agility trinket. So both good options, honestly. Not bad. Even for my title is, you know, does loot still suck? Getting one piece of loot a week does feel like a weird login mobile game kind of thing after all these years. It started off a little more innocent, but we ran... Well, I ran 7 Mythic Plus dungeons. And each Mythic Plus dungeon still only dropping 2 pieces of loot still feels a little lackluster. Still feels quite quite lackluster. I would say though, for a full reset of gearing, my shaman has done pretty well. I only have 3 greens remaining, but this is the easy part of gearing. The initial push to get gear when everything is an upgrade because of eye level. That's the easy part. It's the next month after this, especially with the creation catalyst coming in, and the fact that to get the best gear in the game, you do have to push all the way to a 20 in Mythic Pluses for your weekly vault reward. And that regard is you only get 1 item from your vault that would be at a 20. So to get your tier takes you a... You need to do minimum 4 weeks if you get God tier RNG, because you have to turn in, you know, legs for legs and gloves for gloves and helm for helm, right? So you could do your 20 and then your vault gives you, you know, like ring, trinket, bracers. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, sure, I guess. And the next week you get, you know, gloves, pants, boots. Okay. What if the next week you also get gloves, ring, bracers? You already got your tier gloves. So you, like, it could just take months. And it's an interesting step in a more helpful direction, but it still just feels so random. It's still very, very random. Very, very random. So Duin said that he is about to get off work, be home soon. Very good. So I think it's time to go work on the main story quest for a little bit then. I think an easier way though, with the outlook of that I'm not playing a lot of World of Warcraft though, I guess it feels fine. It doesn't feel as obnoxious to be on that gear grind and get nothing for weeks and weeks on end. Because if you're not playing the game full stop, then you're not as concerned, I suppose. But then does that not even button hook more into my mobile game discussion? Mobile games you log into on the crapper a couple times a week. Slowly build up a whole bunch of random stuff that you need more random stuff. And then once you get more random stuff, you use that random stuff to make more random stuff. Right? So. All right. And I guess it probably... we're going to see how those Mythic Plus nerfs and rebalancing feels after today. Because there was quite a huge swap to Mythic Plus, even though I still think if they want players to like enjoy but have a challenge, it just needs to yeet Tyrannical and Fortified and then just make all the scaling on keys like a little bit higher, like flatly. Because Tyrannical and Fortified suck. That is just so dumb. All right, let's talk to Chromie. Hi, Chromie.
Why, hello.
Hello.
It's so nice to see you.
Does she have new shoulder pads? Did she have those shoulder pads from Legion? I don't remember. All right. Oh, it's you again? Or is it the first time? Anyway, hello. No. What?
Good luck. Thank goodness you're here. The time ways are in chaos.
Oh, gosh.
We'll need as much help as we can get to fix them. An infinite dragon is trying to corrupt our bronze temporal conflux. That stone embodies our calling to protect all time. If corrupted, anything could happen, including... Oh no! Murazan!
Well,
We can't let that infinite turn Nose Dormu into his awful dark alternate self. I'm going to go try and hold her off. You help Dante sort things out down here.
who's Dante?
I wish I could get back to my books.
This is Dante? Andanta Normu? Okay.
Haven't we done this before?
I don't know. I don't think so. Also, you can't technically stop Murazan because Murazan's already happened.
There's nothing the Time Walkers can't fix.
Well,
Except some of our ranks are missing. So many books.
this is a rare Tauren dragon. They don't usually look like Tauren very often.
Is it that time already?
What's happening? Disturbance up at the temporal conflux. The repercussions have destabilized the timeline currently around this valley. Is that why my mount speed gets slower and I take nature damage when I'm flying in the air? We are limited in numbers, but we must contain the unbalanced temporal energies coursing through the valley before the effects spread. Only then can we help reinforce our companions above.
I'll be deep in my books.
You think this is the best quest series in the whole expansion, Tachi? Okay. The whole point of the infinite is that things can be changed. Right, but things already were changed because Morazan exists. Well, it exists in some part of the timeline, right? I suppose it can be changed even though you know it happened. Because we fought him. We kicked his ass. Some trouble at the temple is causing the time waves to destabilize and spill out into the valley. Okay. That's a weird... How is that... I wonder if they could like show that in some way. We've asked for extra help, but one of our new recruits hasn't arrived yet. Find the missing recruit.
You know where to find me.
I know you'll find everyone and get it figured out. Meet me at the temporal conflux after.
We shall do our best. I wonder what is keeping Sia there, though.
Whee!
Yes? I
Okay.
have time. For now.
All right. So over here somewhere. Time charged bear. There's multiple time charged bears over here. Casual 91,000 damage. Oh, they're right there.
The time magic, sir. There was a... Thank you. I'm always ready.
Is it Zarathil? Zarathil? Something like that.
We make a good team.
One moment. My first assignment. Unstable temporal energy sweeping into the forest, affecting the wildlife. Need to assess the impact and collect magic, for the Time Walkers. Zara shakes her head for a moment. I was examining a pack of Vorkun. I was attacked by a crazed bear overflowing with time magic. Caught me off guard. I barely escaped. Why would you do this? Could you find my missing gear for me, Shaman? You might also have to deal with that bear.
Did we do it?
Well, I just dunked on 2 bears already. Yeah, time charged. Woo! Oh, goodness. Time Walker notes. A detailed manual on how to use a Time Walker staff. Someone has scribbled notes all over it. Some serious Doctor Who stuff. I only ever watched one season of Doctor Who. I don't know that much about it. Borrowed time. Got some bear haunches. Burly bear haunch. There's so many damn materials. Wait, something's in the case. Oh, the staff's right here. Time Walker staff. An instrument for manipulating time magic and shepherding the time ways. Wrong mount button. I think I watched the 9th Doctor. Let me double check. Yes. I watched the 9th Doctor. So that was Christopher. Is it Eccleston? Eccleston? Yeah, I watched that guy. Because in the 10th Doctor, right after that, was... That's David Tennant. On the 11th Doctor, that was the Matt Smith. Yeah. Even though, is David Tennant back as the Doctor or something? I saw some promo art, like a movie poster thing for the next series. Is this like a one-off show, or is there a new? Okay. I found your stuff.
I know I can.
Want to recover your health with forest fruit laced with unstable temporal energy? Do not do it. Trust me, the impact on the body can be time consuming.
Did we do it?
With the Bronze Temple under attack, temporal energy is sweeping everywhere. The Time Walkers place collectors all through this forest, trying to gather all the errant magic. Anything collected, it can be used as extra power, which is a good thing. The crisis is draining all of our resources. Supposed to retrieve the collectors, but I still need a moment to catch my breath. So we need to collect 8 temporal collectors.
We make a good team.
And the Time Walker staff is intact, but it's definitely drained. I know. You can recharge it by using the temporal energy coalescing around the wildlife here. Unfortunately, that means defeating affected creatures in the forest. Energies or making them dangerous and unstable. We would have to cull the population after anyhow. Sometimes you have a sacrifice for the greater good. Could you help? I'm going to do collect energy from slain time-charged wildlife.
Right well. Thank you. Meet me back at the Shifting Sands.
Okay. Those are the collectors, these things. Hey, look, we're back to doing World of Warcraft quests. Click on things, kill things, then click on other thing. Wow. Oh, like drops to the ground. That's kind of cool. It's at least something different. Well, I'm following you on some of that logic there, Tachi, but I just haven't never really watched Doctor Who. I think the issue with that season of the show which was the previous season, wasn't necessarily even the fact that the Doctor changed gender. That isn't really an issue. The issue was the writing and the production quality of the show deteriorated quite substantially. So the show just was kind of not good as a whole. Costumes were pretty blah. The story wasn't great. That kind of stuff. That's more of the reasoning I had for it, that I had picked up from like reviews and Ben, our resident British nerd in Discord, who definitely has watched himself some Doctor Who. That's what he was saying about the previous season. Is that just budget was bad, story felt bad, just wasn't good. And that doesn't matter who's playing any characters in any media. That's just, you know, that's like the Lord of the Rings show. The Lord of the Rings show, The Rings of Power, the Amazon show. That show was rather maligned because of the way it was written, the story that was trying to be told. Not the fact that I read some of the stupid reviews about how they portrayed Galadriel, and some of it definitely has value. The fact that there are scenes, this is writing though, this is not the actor's fault, or even the fact that the lead of the whole show was a woman. It's not that the fault is, she's reading the lines and acting the character as they've been written, right? So you can't really fault actors too far when they're trying to portray something that they're the role they've been given. But there's a sequence in the Rings of Power where Galadriel talks about her wonderful childhood and the memories she had during her childhood and all these things, which isn't totally incorrect because she's very old. She's an elf after all. But in the first episode of the show, this is not really a spoiler, also because it doesn't happen, it's not even canon, it's not even real. The show opens with her getting bullied by other elves. And like, I'm all for like the trope of elves being racist and looked down upon other races, but elves being racist to themselves, especially some of them bullying and picking on a royal elf. And then a few episodes later, again, to my point, she's like, my childhood was fantastic and blah, blah, blah. My parents this and my memories that. I was like, but in episode 1, you were getting bullied by your friends and they were making fun of the thing you built and like you were crying and like, what the fuck? It's your amazing childhood. That's storytelling though. Again, that's not the actor's fault. If you have to show different scenes in different context. Does this use the charges? Oh, this uses the expedition shovel charges. Oh, okay. That's different context. That's why anime, a lot of the times when anime is going to introduce you to a new character or to a new subplot moment, they're not always referring back to moments that happened many episodes ago or many seasons ago. Like that episode will open with like the flashback that tells the backstory of the stuff that's going to happen in the present of the show, right? Now there's wider narratives that will tell you stuff way earlier and that will, you know, breadcrumb through. My Hero Academia, for example, the big reveal on the latest episode, which some people saw coming, I didn't see coming. Like that reveal was built up over many seasons. And then in that reveal though, there's still intercuts and flashbacks and, you know, more fill-in story from, you know, way back in that character's history. But it sets you up for the expectation of understanding the important point and then having the reality check or the moment that happens. So That's the tough part, when the internet will get mad at characters or get mad at actors, but it's really not their fault most of the time. Take the Witcher series, for example. The reason why Henry Cavill left The Witcher, season 3 of The Witcher with him as Geralt is all done and will be coming out sometime next year. Then, if they make another season of The Witcher, and if it even goes beyond that when the popularity dips off exponentially, it'll be Liam Hemsworth. But the big reason why Henry Cavill is leaving the Witcher project is because of the showrunners and the writers are changing so much of the story because they just don't like the source material. So it's not Henry's fault if he wasn't playing Geralt well, and there are some rough patches in the first season, but the most recent stuff, so season 2, is pretty great. And the story was way more succinct than it was previously, which is weird that when the story writers and the showrunners come out and they're like, we don't like the source material that was originally written, we don't like the books, and we never really took heart to the game, or whatever the hell they said, that Henry was like, excuse me? You have to at least try to adapt the work that has already been done, and because there are bones there that the story just lives off of. That's like if you tried to adapt another Pokemon movie to real life, and instead of Pokemon, you're like, I actually don't like Pokemon, and I'm running this show. They're Digimon now, but we're gonna call them Pokemon. You can't fucking do that kind of stuff, right? There's rules to adaptations and things. Again, another example. Go back to M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong's live action Avatar. Looks pretty good. A lot of the CG is pretty passable. It doesn't hold up well. Some of the martial arts, pretty good. 1-to-1 with the show. Costume design, fine. You know, all the different nations look their part, right? Outside of the dick hair. You can look it up. If you look up Avatar Last Airbender dick hair, you'll see what I mean. I don't know how that got past the cinematographer or the director or the script supervisor or the makeup artist or the wardrobe artist or continuity. I don't know how that got past anyone, but whatever. Dick hair. In that movie, one of the biggest stupid things that M. Night did was change the pronunciation of the main character. His name is Aang. There are 3 seasons of the animated show that it's based off of. There was most likely meetings with organizational producer writer meetings with the original creators of Avatar, The Last Airbender, that whole world. His name is Aang. So when you make your fucking movie and you change the way his name is pronounced of the protagonist to Ong, what do you think fans are going to do? Stuff like that in film and media adaptation work and whatever is always...
Yes, I can. No, I can.
There are some rules you have to abide by.
Did we do it?
Did we do it?
I think that went.
So there was your Bay rants about film and TV and media and stuff conversation. How's that for you? Leave a like on the video. What's up, dude? Oh, Tachi, you didn't see that coming in the new My Hero? Yeah. What's up, Yellow? Doctor Who is a fun show if you can get past the cheese. Well, Doctor Who is a campy, cheesy show on purpose. It's just that kind of British television. You're saying Henry also left because he... being put in charge of it. No. That's not entirely accurate, Yellow. The timeline of events may be a little misconstrued, but Henry was leaving Witcher because of disagreements with the writing and showrunning team for the show. He was also offered a position to play Superman in the updated and rebooted and re-realized Justice League DC universe. And he was even in the post-credit scene in Black Adam as a big tease that he's back as Superman. And there was like an official media bump about it, that he's back as Superman. And then a couple of weeks ago, there was a meeting with DC and James Gunn, who they just turned over all the DC stuff to head is now James Gunn. And they're starting with a young Superman origin story. So Henry Cavill is out. No longer Superman. Then, somewhere in the mix of things, yes, Henry is now talking to a studio and Amazon and Games Workshop about adapting something from the Warhammer universe into a cinematic something, show, series, movie, etc. Which I hope Henry gets the support and gets the writers and the actors and the talent he needs, because trying to adapt something from Warhammer 40,000 is going to be fucking impossible. Lord of the Rings took like a decade to convert into the 3 amazing Peter Jackson films. And so much work was put into those movies. I would argue that even as difficult as that was, adapting something in Warhammer 40k is so much worse. There's just so much Warhammer 40k. There are so many characters, so many races, so many worlds. So that the scope of that is so stupid huge. I am very curious to if he's able to pull it off in some way.
We have met. They appear to be another promising new recruit.
It is just a Herculean task to try to make something work in that regard. You can probably start really small and build from there, but there are more characters in like a 40k universe slice than there are comic book characters. If not, it definitely rivals that scope. So the MCU has, how many characters do we have in the current MCU run? Maybe 36. There are like 100+ characters easy in Warhammer 40,000. Like, it's just too many damn people. Just so many damn people. So all power to him if he can work it out and figure something out. And if it figures it out and it makes something amazing, you can give a big old middle finger to DC for ringing him around the rosy like that, stringing him along. So shepherding the time ways is dangerous duty, though you are not a time walker. Ambassador Chromie believes you will be of great help. But to ensure your safety, we must properly train you. Unfortunately, all our instructors are still missing. I'll do my best to help. Let us see how we both do. I know the ambassador, yeah, it's Chronormu. That's Chromie's full name. Is counting on the both of us.
It has been a time. Come along. You as well, Zerathil.
What a name.
We could skip forward to already being master time walkers.
Zerathil.
Let me know when you are ready.
Well, I will when you stop RP walking. I'm here and I'm ready, dummy. All right. Apparently it was a verbal agreement on him being Superman again. The Henry Cavill thing was only a verbal agreement. That's so weird and flimsy. But they filmed the scene with him and Black Adam. How is it a verbal agreement to bring him in, suit him up, makeup him up, probably run rehearsal, film his short, post-credit sequence with, I don't know if he was actually on set with The Rock, but The Rock was pioneering for Henry so hard. And then you film all this, you edit it into your movie. It's now like a marketing hook at the time because Henry couldn't talk about it for all of it until post-launch of the film. Get an official statement from him. And then a few weeks later, just shit can it all. Just dump it. How is that a verbal? That's so incredibly wonkus. Hopefully he got paid well for that, because that's just insane.
Yes, I have time.
Yes?
For now.
What's up, Gromit? They should do it in stop motion. Stop motion 40K. I mean, I'm thinking the best way to adapt it would be something like Arcane. Would be to do a stylized animated 3D-ish animated, because Arcane is actually 3D. It's 3D modeled to an extent, and then it's just hand painted frame by frame, digitally hand painted. So yeah, it's it might work in that medium way better than it could work in a pure live action CG assisted medium, but I don't know. It just depends on what they want to make. Yeah. So yeah, let me do this quest real quick. Let's start forming up. Let's do some Mythic Flats. Let's roll. And that's also true, Douthier. The most difficult part about making a 40K show or movie is working it with GW, let's be honest. Yeah, probably. Not sure how it would do without a budget the size of Infinity War. Well, the Lord of the Rings show, to put it in perspective for you, Teddy, the Lord of the Rings Amazon show for, I don't know if it's initial production plus all of season 1 into season 2, but the at least publicized and published budget was $775 million, which makes that show, which is why the writing is such a letdown. That is the most expensive television show ever made by humanity on Earth. In our entire history is that show, the Amazon Lord of the Rings show.
That staff is able to harness temporal energy from a source. Please, give it a try.
Whoop.
Well done. The staff can also be used to redirect the energy collected to a target such as this one.
All right. Whoop.
Excellent. Now, try focusing your staff's energy at this artifact in order to restore it to its time of origin. But please,
Ah!
oh dear, it backfired. Brace yourself.
Up! I got a Mist of Pandaria 4x3 load screen. Let's go.
You are a Pandaren, born and raised on the mysterious Wandering Isle. While many
Sick!
of your fellow Pandaren
I'm level 1
prefer a
again.
tranquil life, the lure of adventure burns in your blood.
That's cool.
Recently, the Wandering Isle has begun erratically weaving about the world's oceans. The air grows cold, and your island home is spiraling toward disaster. As one of the most promising of students at Master Shang's monastery,
Ah, yes.
may just be the salvation for your people. But first, you must complete your training.
Oh no!
Oh, there you are. This happens sometimes. We must return to the present, however.
Oh, come on. Let me do the first quest where I hit the target dummy. Now! Oh, that's funny. Yeah, the most challenging thing is staying true to the subject matter. Grimdark is a subject, but it's not the broadest audience, and with the money you already need to... Ow! Wait, I got teleported somewhere else and look at the screen? Where was I just now? I was reading Teddy's comment. Uh-oh. Am I just blinking around to different look? Oh, we're back? Wait, where the heck was I?
As you can see, there are serious consequences to wielding time magic improperly.
Hello, doing? I think they said it was like 50 to 60 million per episode. Yeah, for Lord of the Rings. And there were 8 episodes or 10? 10 episodes? The thing about that is, though, Gromit, and then in just as a blanket, if you look up a movie budget, right? Like, let me look up, I don't know. I look up Endgame. Let's see if it actually posted. Yeah. So I'm looking up Avengers Endgame. The posted budget for that movie was $356 million. Now, in the grand scheme of things, Endgame made like 2.8 billion with a B. So it made its money back pretty hand over fist. But if you look at a movie production budget, you can take at minimum 50% of that, if not sometimes double it. And that is, you add that on, that's the marketing budget. Marketing budgets are not promoted. Now, this isn't the same for every movie. Not every film does this. Deadpool historically did a really incredibly low budget but very effective marketing campaign for their first, and I think probably for their second movie, because they just need to market Ryan Reynolds a little bit. You know, get him in stupid ads, get him in stupid YouTube videos and shorts and stuff, and then just really well-placed images, and then people were just like, I'm gonna go fucking say Deadpool, because it's Deadpool. And then their marketing campaign they just did to reveal Deadpool 3 with Ryan Reynolds sitting on a couch, and then Hugh Jackman like walks behind him brushing his or eating like a muffin or something, and agrees to play Wolverine again for the last time. Like, just genius viral marketing, right? So like that stuff is the I'll look at this group going together in a second. That's the real stuff right there. You'll have to spend. What the heck? Did it not load? It did not load. There we go. Yeah. Fur Store has invited you to a group. So yeah, if a movie said it has like $300 million, you got to put at least 150 million into marketing. Because the marketing budgets for films and big TV shows is insane due to the fact that you have to think of domestic marketing and then international marketing and then international like copyright to actually put your property out in different countries, and then different edits of your marketing material, like how you can't have black people in China, which is some of the most racist shit ever. It doesn't make any sense, but there you go. So if you look at a lot of the marketing material for Star Wars movies or Marvel movies in China, can't do it. You know what I mean? So you have to do all these things to market your stuff for different countries and regions. That's why it costs so much, even after you've already made the film, made the show, whatever. Marketing is not listed though, because it's always going to be super fluctuatory. That's not a real word, but you get the idea.
Find time.
Yeah, we doing flats? I think so. I think Dalthier is AFK at the moment though, however. Yeah, I think Dalthier is AFK. That was quite unexpected. As you can see, there are many dangers that come with wielding time energy. I do wish there was time to explain the effects on of your little hiccup, but there are more important matters.
It has been a time.
He's waiting for us to tell him we are ready. Oh, well, fair enough.
You know where to find me.
Despite that small hiccup during training, I believe you are prepared enough to aid us here. Also, Bob's awake? Bob's a lying piece of crap. We are unsure why these timelines connected, which is... Oh, we aren't sure why these timelines connected. Which is quite alarming. We need more information. Please see if you can find anything about the creatures pouring in from different timelines. I'm sure their passage will have left some sort of residue. Alright.
I'll be deep in my books.
Slime Cat! A proper time walker never leaves a crisis half resolved. Why wait and study when we have the tools we need already? Since you have my original staff, I found a spare one. A spare for me to use. Really? Where is it? I like that look, though, with the shield. That's a tease, though, because you can't play as a Drakthir and be anything other than Evoker. So I can't imagine they're going to leave that away, that they're not going to have them play other roles in the future. Like, just be a mage, be a warrior. It'd be cool if they could actually be demon hunters in the future. That'd be neat. Like, we talked about it yesterday. What if their eye beam wasn't out of their eyeballs, but out of their mouth? Like a breath of fire that was tainted and manipulated and upgraded or whatever with demon magic. That'd be cool. Close the time rifts in the shifting sands. Very good.
Head to the rifts first. See you there.
D's nuts are T's. What the hell? Are T's? Nico with his tier 1 gamer gifts a ton of random memberships, but it's only a tier 1 gamer? Jeez. Only for 24 months as well? 2 years? Embarrassing. 10 gifted memberships? What is this? You think you could buy my content from me, even though I stream regardless of what you do? Hey Q, hello. Yeah, mages, priests, warriors, paladins would all work. Nico, thank you for the gifted memberships. See, it's so weird though. All of yours just popped up in chat. That was 10. Oh, you gave one to Scrappy. Wait, Scrappy wasn't just a member himself? What a scumlord. What a scumbag. Yeah, I've heard stories of the World Cup problems. Yeah. Dodged. For sure, definitely dodged. Okay, let's do some stuff. Let me double check my Discord settings so it's not super loud for you guys, but loud enough. You also let me know if Discord is at a good volume. I haven't had like community chatter on a stream in some time. I've been playing a bunch of single player games for months now. So hold on.
Man, I'm 2 world bosses in a row and not in a loop.
Yep, no loot. Also, good morning, Bob. You
Hi.
liar.
Hey, shut up.
How are the teeth?
Painful.
Oh, that's no
Actually,
good.
Not so bad.
Wait,
Actually,
what?
Bob's getting robot teeth. His human teeth fell out, so he needs to replace them.
All right, so where's the world boss?
You're not even gonna.
I
the
assume.
world boss is an RN.
Is there a world quest or is it just?
It's a world quest, yeah.
All right, I don't see it, so I don't have
Yeah.
world quest yet.
Yeah,
You can
take
still
the
do
quest
it though.
for
You can
Store.
definitely still do it.
I
Well-
see.
What's wrong with his? He's all feathery,
I know.
and he
I mean, I have no issue with it. I mean, if he has the money to spend, whatever.
also got lucky enough to. Oh, I guess your race might always go undead.
Yeah, Night Elf.
Yeah, so you always went undead. Yeah, okay. Div, easy dodge. Oh, so was that picture for you, Bob? That's your character? Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I'm a fancy
shit.
character.
Oh, yeah.
hang on.
I didn't connect the dots on that one.
Hang on.
Very cool. Was it something commissioned or asked, or she was just practicing?
She just made it.
Oh. Very cool.
Mailbox up here, right? Like I'm not crazy.
There could
since we're
be.
Here,
Oh, that's a lot.
I mean, yes, you have a key to this place.
I do. Let's do an 8 ruby life pool.
How about no? I'm 339. I
339.
will literally die to any AOE.
Hey, I'd
Yeah,
probably just
you-
fall
you-
over too.
You actually will.
With tyrannical, I probably just fall
actually
over.
will.
Oh fuck yeah, it's tyrannical.
Hey, boss sneezes in your general direction. Dead.
Tyrannical Ruby Life Pool sounds terrifying.
I mean, I'll
Well,
always
yeah,
do
that second
tyrannical
boss is
keys
gonna be fucking awful.
over fortified crap.
Okay, so this does not have a fucking mailbox. Does anybody have
Strong
mailbox
bosses is
spot?
always better than strong trash.
I have not done that quest, so I do not have one.
I think it depends wildly on what dungeon you're talking about.
Yeah. Oh, Teddy. Already done had mine. Wait, already done had your what? Your 2-year resub? Yeah, you're at 25. You get bent, Nico. Look at that. See, why can't you be as cool as Teddy? What'd you have for food today, Nico? Explain yourself.
Cool.
Sold to the dragon in the back.
When I don't have Harry, I need to figure out who to give my
Hey, if I can Dragon Rage sooner, that's awesome.
yeah.
Did they get rid of flasks?
Yes.
They're vials now.
Yeah, they're called files.
And they last 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Well,
You know those things that your Monster Hunter
oh,
weapons
there
fill
we
up?
go. Elemental files and potions.
Cool.
Yeah. I mean, we'll think about it yesterday. The 30 minutes.
Ooh, no loot.
The 30 minutes is like kind of whatever. Because like you pop one for a Mythic Plus, then you refresh it. You got another time for another Mythic Plus. If you're doing raids, you just immediately chug 2. You know.
Yeah, they're just more modular, which is good. You craft, like, if you just craft them, you get 2 for every craft.
Okay.
Well, sometimes more, but like, generally
Right.
you get 2 per craft. And that's the same you would get from the old one. So, you know.
Oh gosh. This man timed an 8 last night and is like, I'm gonna pull the whole Mario Dungeon.
I mean,
You can pull more.
He probably could. Yeah.
have you seen the way I've pulled that dungeon?
It's on Warrior, and Warrior's completely broken right now, with no hopes of ever getting nerfed.
Or it was nerfed. Well, if it wasn't maybe not enough, but
Wasn't a real nerf apparently.
It really wasn't.
it was like 5% ignore pain. Like, okay.
Yeah, and they got 5% on passives and defensive stance.
Yeah, and they had to do some tweaking. Because clearly it was way too strong.
Still way too strong.
Still very good.
Because the amount absorbed is not necessarily the issue. The rage generation is.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's raw uptime.
This dingus, get over there.
And then you didn't take into account their tier sub, which generates free ignore pains.
What? It generates free ignore pains?
Yeah, there means their 4-set bonus, but
right.
if you don't have an ignore pain,
Doing his best fucking
then
grit
you will
impression.
generate ignore pain damage.
Get hit by everything and almost die?
He do be standing and stuff right now.
So yeah, that's the one thing you're out to freaking used to doing. This is a small showing of that because none of the stuff is super lethal in regular dungeons, but this is very much
Everything
the
hits everybody except for the tank.
right, and it's also like melee you to melee sometimes when you're dodging everything. Everything like shits on the ground and spits and AoEs and point blanks and fears and jumps around and drops orbs and stuff. It's so noticeable because we did that a few Legion Mythic Pluses last night, and those were so much like more fair. It felt like, or easier, I guess, if you want to go with that route. But
Dude, I have no idea what's happening.
There's less melee punishment, it seems.
there's a lot of melee punishment right now. Yeah.
That's why every melee is topping the DPS charts.
Well, if you get the option to be able to actually stay in, and that's raid oriented.
Yeah, the patch themselves. These are
Oh yeah, but if you look at the actual meters, like enhancement shaman's like middle of the pack. So
Arcane Mage, man. Every every single fucking world first stream I watched. Just 2 arcane mages at the top.
Yeah. Did you go around doing and pick up a bunch of, I don't know how far you are on the story. You finished everything? You pick up all the dungeon quests though?
I've already done this dungeon quest.
This one specifically. I'm just saying like,
Yes.
because all the dungeon quests should give you like 346 gear or something?
I've bought most of my gear.
Oh, right. But that PvP gear or whatever is a little lower if you have scaled dungeon rewards, I thought.
PvP gear.
Oh. You got like a bunch of the blue pieces? Boots.
Hey, doing? Do you need?
Talk to a dragon.
Need it. If I get something, I'm probably going to need it.
Is that going to be the? Do you need?
Yo,
No, my chat disconnected and reconnected. Did I just disconnect there for a moment?
I don't think so. I don't know.
I haven't dropped any frames. Still live. Didn't disconnect from WoW.
Watch out for the dragons doing the bit stuff in front of them.
As you might imagine.
Yeah, dragons have a dragon breath.
Oh, we're going left.
I always go left. What?
What?
They're not special.
I'm confused.
Yeah, I usually go left.
Yeah, left.
Were you in a world where you went right?
Yeah.
The rest of us that were with you?
But you see, he's an Alliance like home player. And Alliance always goes left. Or just goes
What
right.
the hell?
Oh,
It's
true.
true.
Yeah.
Alliance does always go right, and the board always goes left.
Everything is spitting something.
Everything is spitting.
Yeah.
Oh my. Why am I getting? Oh, we have a fucking caster back. Yep.
Oh.
I don't know who the fuck picked that up, but thanks. Resme.
There is a caster back here. Oh, I can't even move. Okay. Oh. What an ass. He pushed me. I tried to push him. Oh, you got pushed into. Uh-oh.
Oh no, I didn't get pushed. I was doing my thing, and then I accidentally pulled them.
I would like to not die to this, please.
Oh, I mean.
Okay. Sure.
That's I mean, this is illustration into doing. Everything just keeps spam casting, everything AoEs, everything shits on the ground. Everything blows up. It's very weird. I think there's some way they had to figure out internally. They were probably laying out abilities and stuff, and nothing was doing enough damage. But it's weird because then they launched it too hot, and now they've nerfed everything.
Nerfed anything meaningful?
Well, I don't know. I didn't look through all of the notes, but
I did.
Of the nerfs.
They're not really like anything.
Really?
Correct.
Yeah, they nerf like one ability on some mobs, some being the keyword there, and then like
lowered the health pool on some of them, but it's like the health pool isn't what necessarily what's dangerous.
It was the fact that there's so many like weird uninterruptibles and.
Yeah, cannot. You guys
more so
ran the opposite direction I did.
Well, yeah, we ran the way we were just, I guess, going. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I wonder if they had found some just internal testing, which that's the joke. That their stuff wasn't.
That they don't have it.
This wasn't threatening enough or something.
It was threatening enough. Do you not remember me just having to run around in circles for some keys?
Last night?
No, in Shadowlands.
War, yeah.
Oh.
They hit me so hard I would just have to run around in circles half the time.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely remember having to do that too. It's awful.
But yes, they were threatening. It was just only threatening to the tank. Now it's threatening to everyone.
Yeah. I guess I don't know which is better. I mean, that's why.
I mean, threatening to the tank is better. Like, just let the DPS, and then just let the rest happen.
Yeah, and that's why Gret's leveling a mage now too, is because we have a lot of melee, and he doesn't want to play a ton of melee with more melee because that just doesn't work as it seems.
The next thing I'm probably gonna level is I'm gonna try doing Evoker again and see if I can.
Yeah.
Make it a little bit more.
And Doubt there seems to be jamming. He's been enjoying it.
Yeah, I love Evoker.
Is there build diversity within the Evoker talents where you can feel like you can play somewhat differently, or is Evoker just too new for that?
Yeah, I mean, there's really like two builds, one for like big single target, one for like big AoE. That's basically it. And then the healer is basically just like, do you want to do like more flat damage, more hots?
Because with Enhancement Shaman anyway, there's like 3 different builds. Just because of how you had to put your points. That's what I was curious if other specs felt that way. I mean, the numbers might not check out in that way. I'm still playing this weird, like, cleavy melee, very, very melee, very Storm Strike style, which is definitely not what the meta Enhancement Shamans look like they're doing. Just like one build for all of the Mythic and Heroic stuff right now, pretty much. Oh, this boss will epitomize what I was talking about they're doing. I will lust this, even though you don't need to, but...
Yeah.
Oh shit, they leave shit on the ground now. Yep.
Oh wait, there's more. She'll die before she really gets there because we have more gear now, but... Did this last week when we were all in like garbage, and we probably went all the way down to like a different tree because it's just fire everywhere. I got a helmet that I don't need.
I need a helmet.
You need a hat? Yeah.
Oh.
And trade. Oh, the store's all the way down here.
Yeah.
There's a stun.
More AoE.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's how I was pulling that. Here's that thing.
Yeah. And again, these aren't going to feel too crazy. I mean, the 8 we did last night was definitely felt like that's where our gear was pretty tested.
We have enough damage to do higher than that.
Right.
We could live through packs, but we would never time it.
Yeah.
Our damage wouldn't make up for the...
I mean, we're also, I don't know, it felt kind of slow in the first starters. I don't know if that's just how the dungeon normally goes, though.
Well, there's a lot of like waiting and backtracking sometimes because where the mobs are patrolling, because you can't, all those mini bosses, you can't really pull multiple of them because they buff each other by 100%. So those have to be all solo unless you're just like Uber Chad or something, or just have a lot of gear. So, which we do not. But all the buffs are still in, so.
Okay, I was about to ask, do they still keep like the profession and
Yep.
class?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got like the extra heal, the extra haste.
Kill the boss.
I think I'm pretty sure the alchemy one's always there.
Yeah, there's some that might change, but I'm not sure.
The other ones in the by the enforcers are the ones that are random, but the alchemy one by first boss is pretty sure is always.
Oh. Damn it. How many melee do we have, Div? I don't know. I mean, all my mythic flats last week were 4 melee. I guess technically if Adrian was on his paladin, it would be 5. Tank, 3 melee, melee healer.
It's definitely range light right now.
Yeah. Our range is like Dalthir.
Hi. Hey, Harry's there too.
I fucking hate you.
I'll be in the front of the Dragon Breath.
Yeah, watch the dragon. Yep. Did you get anything good out of your mobile game box, Bob?
Well, I've only opened my monks. I got shoulders.
Okay.
Oh, please drop at each other.
Oh, I still have. I thought I'd turned most of those off. The new update to DBM put a little like word announcements, like defensive, watch your feet, stop casting. Yeah, I still have all those on right now. I meant to turn most of those off except the stop casting one. A primal chaos. Yo, doing loot.
At least Doon's getting stacked.
Let me see. DBM options,
Shield,
announcements. No. Spoken alerts.
Do I use the shield with the main hand? That way I can actually shield slam stuff and do more damage. Do I keep using my two-hander?
Hey, I got a 2 key for Shadowlands barrel rounds.
That's better stats.
I'll have to figure out where.
Wanna go to the offensive next?
No, do the
Yeah, the one in,
one.
yeah, one in this zone.
Oh, there's another one in this zone?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, it's under the obsidian citadel.
Yes.
Back here.
Oh,
I thought. What were you playing, Div? I thought you had your hunter and stuff. I didn't know what you were leveling.
I mean, he's kind of leveling like a lot of stuff, I thought.
Yeah, I think our only two ranged mains is
Me and Harry.
is Drakthir the Drakthir and Harry Dresden the Warlock. Yeah. Because then it's
There's you on hands doing his
Warrior.
Greg's playing monk.
Well, Gret might change now, but I know he liked Monk a lot.
Did they not make
Well, that's why I said currently playing monk.
class
Yeah.
spec? Cross spec?
Prospect what?
I thought they made artifacts cross spec.
They did.
Yeah.
For transmog purposes?
Yes.
It should be.
They might be in different
oh,
sections.
The fucking
Fitting on the shield.
Oh my god. So the this is so dumb.
What happened?
The Legion artifact for both Paladin and Warrior are sword and board, right? Sword
Yes.
and shield. Okay. So even when the weapon changes and it's not an actual fucking sword, it's still classified as a sword underneath transmogment.
Oh, maybe. Like I said, they're put in weird classifications to
Because my
Oh, you were looking for the.
So like if I
because both my Fury and
Oh.
arms.
I parted in so early. What the heck?
But yeah, the flail and the mace, our maces, I would say would probably be the closest cast for them, are
they
under swords.
Right.
What do you mean, right?
Right.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter because the weapon is a sword. So all of the variants will be under sword.
If you want to, Div. I mean, a lot of like us playing.
Hold on. Is there a quest for this place?
It's
yes.
above it. It's
Alright,
up
I'm gonna go grab
upstairs. Yeah, outside upstairs.
I'll share it with you, Don.
I just walked out. Okay.
But I mean, within reason. Are you following me? You on auto follow?
Have something that I want.
Oh. What? Oh yeah. Here.
Helmet.
Thank
Yes.
you.
You're welcome. The
It's only replacing a 346.
there you go.
It says you are busy.
I'm still
Trinkets. But the main point of us playing this also within reason is to not like meta slave and worry about all that crap because we're just basically just doing Mythic Plus dungeons and just chilling, you know, like because between this and like main raid and Final Fantasy 14, whenever we get to fucking do that, and then Destiny 2 stuff and everything else, Elden Ring DLC in the future. I'm sure if Fresh Kid was here, he could say like 17 other games that people want to play and be a part of. So I don't know if you really need to worry about bringing something useful to group play, Div, other than you having fun with what you're playing on because you're playing World of Warcraft. I mean, that matters. That's why I'm trying out this just mostly not good shaman build, just trying to see how things work. You know, I got 2 others to try out, so. Is Hunter still super paper, though? I don't know if they've gotten any adjustments with the new talent trees and systems and stuff, though. AoE trinket. Trinket's so stupid. It's still bad, worse. Even with like pet stuff and talent things, and it's not somewhat because Shaman got way more defensible than he used to be, which I was surprised by.
Monk got a ton of cooldowns. Like you actually get all of your defenses if you want them, and it's
really
not that hard to get them. Yeah. Like the hard one to get is fortifying through because it's in a weird spot, but
probably on purpose.
Having damage harm and diffuse magic is huge.
Yikes. Wow, yeah, okay. Yeah, because enhancement can get the DR in Ghost Wolf, so you can sit in Ghost Wolf for raid AoEs and things of that nature when you can't do any damage or when you're moving around. You also get the either lower cooldown, longer duration on our main Astral Shift, or just making Astral Shift just be stronger. So for larger AoEs that happen less frequently or vice versa. So there's that. I could still spec into Earth Shield so I could have periodic healing on myself. And then I could spec into things that help my own self-healing, which is having Earth Shield on myself and then a few other talents that increase the healing of my own self-heals. So like I could be like last night even, if I spend the damage, which is the whole trade-off of Maelstrom, I mean, I definitely took some chunks, but then I'll healing surge myself for over 100k. You know, I'll take a huge hit and then whoop, you know, back to almost full health.
Which your heals heal more than my heals?
Well, I have to sacrifice. I have to sacrifice almost 100,000 damage to do that. So
my main job as a healer to heal.
Right.
W.
Yeah.
Still
I have
heals less than for DPS.
But that's 10 charges of Maelstrom Weapon, which is an RNG resource that I spend on my biggest damaging abilities, which right now can hit for like 97,000.
Still
so
laughable that your stuff hits harder than mine.
Yeah, I don't use it very often though.
I don't like that.
Yep, it does have tentacles.
Yeah, wait till it grows more.
No, it's gonna. Ah! Watch your step. Charging. Yeah, I gotta find what.
Oh, fuck.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Bastard. God, no. Through more tentacles.
It did, yes.
Jesus Christ.
Did you charge after it face first into the... Ow.
Now that I know it, it's...
I'm stuck on the ground? What's going on here? That was good. That was good.
Okay, more loot. Om nom nom.
There you go. There you go.
Delicious loot.
Oh, hey, 2 people got loot.
That's...
So why even loot the boss?
That's correct. Well, via my argument about looting in this game, I think one of the best things they could do to adjust that is that Mythic Flats are no longer a weekly lockout. That would be wonderful, actually. The fact that you can only do these once per character. You can't just like spam farm them to get like blah bis, you know, because you only get to loot them all once. So they give, you know, 2 pieces per boss. So 8 pieces on average a dungeon, 8 to 6. That's not terrible, but why are they a lockout? Like, who fucking cares? Why are they a lockout, Blizzard?
Blizzard cares.
I guess. Do they want people to play their game? MAUs, baby. Butts and seats. Wouldn't butts and seats be if you could just spam Mythic Flats and biss all your ults? Like week 1? For all the degens? Sounds like butts and seats to me.
Well, that's only for 1 week, though.
Yeah, okay.
Can't have that.
Many birds.
Upgrading my freaking weapon costs 1,000 valor. Why?
What happened?
So upgrading my weapon costs 1,000 valor. Why?
Yep. Oh, also, I haven't even talking about Valor, which is like a cool system, but it's so expensive that it's going to take weeks to months to upgrade like a piece sometimes. Because it's a weekly cap that'll go up eventually.
The stuff that I have is like the best staff that I could get for Evoker. That's not the
raid staff. Yeah. They're birds. Yeah. Yep. It's way too damn expensive. I was looking at that even in Shadowlands last expansion. We were playing stuff at the end of the whole thing, and I was like, oh, I have some pieces I could upgrade. How much Valor do I have? Oh, I have like 2,700 Valor. What can I upgrade? Oh, a piece twice. I was like, okay. Well, that's it. So, still plenty of issues. Oh, I pulled aggro on this guy because he just didn't stop moving and I was just blasting him. I'm fine though. It's... BM might find... Don't really want to play BM. Yeah, I don't know how the hunter stuff has changed. Again, like it's going to take a while because I'm only really playing my shaman a little bit. I've logged on my demon hunter once because Harry sent me some transmog he found. And he didn't want to...
Because you have stupid letter in your name.
Yeah, yes. So, like, I'm not going to play much of anything. I mean, after today, after stream, after we finish all this up, we got Destiny 2. We got Exotic Mission I haven't done yet. We got raids tonight, Destiny 2. That'll be a few hours. Of course, got to do dinner and stuff, too. Oh. I've been ambushed. Ambush.
One of these days you won't have to go out to the farm and pick it yourself.
Well, no, every day I actually have dinner. I raise a chicken in a time capsule from a brand new egg hatchling. That's why it takes so long. It's a time dilation process. It still takes a couple hours. I'm taking a fully grown chicken. All right, so when we get the chains on us, we want to run through the boss and trip him.
Okay, so you want to coordinate that so you don't run through each other?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Because that's what we did last time we did that, and we all almost died.
Oh. Oh, my chain's gone? Where'd my chain go? I just stood there and waited and my chain just disappeared. That was strange.
We appreciate the tripping, Henny.
Fortunately, they all got spent.
Well, I don't know where mine went. I don't know what I did wrong. I stood there and then it went away. Do you have to like keep running? I don't know how it works.
Yeah, I don't know.
You can watch me on the stream. I got hit, stood there, waited because I didn't want to run through anyone in melee, and then it disappeared. I don't know if I was too close and that spent it. And I gotta practice that more. That seems a little finicky.
I don't know.
Because I assume you want to like run out and then run back in, then just walk across the boss. So like, you know, do it 3 times, 3 different people. I don't know. The heck is that? Oh, a trinket.
Trinkets.
It looked like a wad of paper or something. Little icon. I don't know. But chat, who's playing what? What are you guys leveling? What are you playing? What talent builds are you liking? Have you been trying a class you haven't played in many moons? Are you trying something different? Trying something new? How many people are part of the Evoker meme right now? Even the Warcraft official Twitter posted it. Does anyone have an Evoker? It's just 2 tanks and the entire raid is just DPS and healer Evokers. Which I assume is because of LFR today.
That LFR didn't... Wait, LFR is today?
LFR today. There are some birds that aggroed us. The first wing of LFR is out. Shop I'm going? Oh, great.
Oh my god.
What? How? What? I can't target. Where's my mouse? Hello? Mouse?
And this, kids, is why you always product test your shit before you send it out to public.
Well, I think the birds aggroed me, but walking up that ramp, they didn't just follow me. They glitch out because of the elevation change. So, and then my mouse stopped working there for a moment and I got lost. You know. You're still playing your paladin? Been playing since vanilla. So just paladin all the way. Just no deviation, just paladin.
Yeah, I played paladin for like 10 years.
Yeah, you did.
I get it.
I get it. I mean, playing paladin is similar to playing enhancement shaman. It's been a pretty love-hate relationship. One expansion, you're hot fire. Next 2 expansions, you're dog water.
Don't we go up for another boss?
Yes.
So.
You capped out your character limit with alts. Isn't it 50 now?
Been 50 for a while.
Holy crap. I think I have like 6 characters. But as I've been going over with playing this yesterday and talking about it, is that the best thing I'm most enjoying right now is all the different games I'm finally playing. Playing some WoW here and there, you know? It was pretty fun. Wish it gave you more loot, but other than that complaint, not bad. At the same time, all the games I've completed in the past half a year that I like would never be able to do if I was basically only mainlining WoW 5-6 days a week. It would just not be possible. Back in the before times, pre-pandemic stuff, it was like WoW and Destiny. It was like all I was playing. 6-7 days a week, that was it. In the past 6 months, I have played, I don't know, 18 different games.
Let's be honest, it was like really only WoW.
A lot of it was, yeah. Very time consuming.
No, we don't have to pull that guy.
Oh yeah, this guy's skippable, yeah. Because he's a complete asshole.
See what he does, I guess.
Yeah, this is... Hopefully you can always skip this guy Mythic Plus, because this would not be...
You can.
You
Okay.
can skip him on another one, you should be able to.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we did a key and we skipped them.
This doesn't have keys yet.
Oh.
Yeah, this doesn't have keys yet, so I...
Way to lie out there.
He doesn't like move around or anything. He just stands in the middle of the stairs so you can hug the wall all the way up around the corner. Yeah.
Sorry, you got me on a full supply.
Next up on the Fake Fear News channel.
Fake fear.
Next you know, he'll tell us that he's not always just in a bathtub.
Well, he's more of like in a lounge spa now with the new mic. Probably still reclining, pants optional, right? I don't...
Actually, yes.
Wait, both of those things?
Yeah.
Okay.
And who
Nice.
the fuck wears pants?
Dude, if you wear pants while you game, you just need to go to jail.
I'm wearing shorts. Does that count?
Guess I better just go turn myself.
Look, the only acceptable shorts are basketball shorts or box brief. That's it.
Okay,
Yeah,
just
I'm
you
wearing- I'm
cannot
wearing
bring
basketball
James
shorts.
into this. I mean, I'm wearing PJ shorts. I guess they would qualify as.
Okay, I found my first. I'm never doing this quest ever again.
I bet you're wearing shorts.
I am not wearing jorts. I am not mythical chef Josh.
What they don't?
I am not that.
Drop down right here.
Oh,
Never mind.
They saw me.
This hunting quest where bring 3 gargantuan otters to the hunt master. Never doing this again.
is that like the public event quest something or just something you randomly found?
No, it's part of the hunt.
Oh. I mean, those are supposed to be done by lots of people though.
Okay, so that's the traveling hunt. There's one that's always up
Go around to the right.
every
do the
day
attack.
in Onahara Plains.
Oh, okay.
Caravans.
Yeah, the caravans.
Oh,
And then
gotcha,
you have
gotcha.
The hunts. Sorry. So yes, these are the caravans in the plains, and then you have the hunts in the other zones. And
Those caravans reset every what? Day or every 3 days?
the ones in Onahara Plains have dailies, and then I believe you can get the. I believe you can do the hunts at every 2 hours, just like Dragonflight Keep.
Oh.
Yeah, like the hunt will, the grand hunt will move in an hour and 5 minutes.
It's gonna blow this guy up.
But yeah, getting these gargantuan otters back to this hunt master, when it's like you take 3 steps, the otter like does random.
Oh, is that like one of the herding quests?
Uh-huh.
You have to stand in a direction, like play pool with them. Yeah.
On this one's back, and it's like you take 10 steps, and then it tries to wrangle free of your control.
Oh, okay. One of those.
And so you're just
yeah.
like wandering around, and you have to like smack it into submission, and then I'm just like, but you have to do it 3 times. I'm just like, I'm never doing this again.
Well, I got hit. No achievement this time. This guy is the next ready for raiding. Oh, Adrian got it.
On my other character, yeah.
I do not
Oh.
do anything with that.
This is level 25 Dragon Isles blacksmithing to use the Blazing Aegis.
I could use this if, you know, I didn't have to jump to do it.
Well, you stand in front of it. I think there's a little bit of lip.
Nope.
No, I could click on it just fine. Weird. Going completely casual this time around. World quests and crafting for me, like 5 or so hours a week. Yeah, that's fair. Is a blob. Blech. I gotta click off this
Nowhere
damn.
near you guys, by the way.
I'm waiting, yeah.
You're waiting over here.
See, I should do.
Nico, you didn't answer me. Oh, Nico, he did answer me. He's having. Wait, what the hell? Nico, what the? I asked you what you had to eat today. Chicken nuggets, a burger, hot wings, Subway sub, and meat patty with potato and salad. Good lord. It's all in one.
Nico, are you a secret shopper?
A secret shop? What's that?
You don't know what a secret shopper is?
Oh, secret shopper. Shopper? S-H-O?
Yes. Where you like we have them come in sometimes where it's like, oh, they just come in,
Yeah,
and
it's
then
for
all of a sudden
quality and
they
stuff.
ask for the manager and slap down a sheet, and they're just like, we're just like, fuck.
Oh, they see what they rate you on the experience of being a customer there. Yeah. He might be, or he just might be a collection of people in one body that has to feed a small army. I'll kill the bird first.
3 12-year-olds in a trench coat.
Yeah.
Dude, I want a burger now.
I said this earlier to Stora, and I think Daedrin heard me. I finally gave in, and for lunch today before stream I ordered Taco Bell. I've been talking about it for weeks. It was fine, and it was definitely not worth the price I paid for it. It was I mean, it was like $22 to order a quesadilla and a gordita crunch with some extras. They didn't even have any mild and fire sauce.
I don't know how a single person $22 for food at Taco Bell.
I ordered a quesadilla. It was $10. I ordered a gordita crunch. It was $8. There's $18 plus delivery.
Bag of food for like $10.
Yeah, I didn't want to just drive out because the nearest one was like it's not convenient, and So I was starting to set up stream, and I was making sure everything was running, and then tech issues. I just ordered food, and I said, F it. That's probably the first time I've had Taco Bell in maybe 8 years. I know I had Taco Bell at a previous convention, like Comic-Con or something. When I was up in Boston.
Because you gotta get the steak chalupa with nacho cheese.
But like, yeah, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. The 2 items were $18 because I ordered them separate. I added extra chicken, had some guac, had some sour cream, and then delivery fee, service fee, tip. You know it.
Yeah.
That's why that's why it was so expensive. You ordered it.
But yeah, of course I ordered it. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I went there, it would have been like 12 bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Nah, I'd rather drive there and get it for $12 than $22.
But then if I drive there and spend $3 or $4 in gas, not a huge net difference.
That's a pretty big difference.
Sure, I guess, yeah. I don't know. I treated myself a little bit. I've been talking about it for weeks. Haven't had it in forever. I definitely just want to make it myself now. Because I don't. Just really wanted a damn quesadilla. It was mediocre.
Send me a great box.
Yeah, you can't purge these guys. It's weird.
Orders food that you're only supposed to eat while you're drunk, and he goes, "It was mediocre."
It was mediocre. Yeah.
Harry, I think you're forgetting he is a food snob.
I thought the only food you're supposed to eat when you're drunk is
He's just pretentious.
No, you're a connoisseur, Harry.
what's the rose do? Oh, it's an AoE. Okay. Nah.
Harry, you're a connoisseur. Bay's a food snob.
I did see a thing that I really wanted to make. It's basically like, it's literally just like pan-fried. It's just pan-fried chicken and some asparagus, but with like a deconstructed pasta sauce. So instead of actually blending everything together in the pasta sauce, you just get an 11x8 pan. You know, you fire roast the tomatoes on the stove top beforehand.
Right.
Basically everything that you would put into a pasta sauce, basil, garlic, onion, all, you know, sausage, all this stuff, and you just put it in the pan and bake it. And then you know, you top it with a bit of either like mozzarella, Parmesan cheese, whatever you want. And then you just put that on the plate, and then you cut the chicken breast, take the piece of chicken, put it through the deconstructed sauce, and then eat it like that. And so instead of everything being really homogeneous in the sauce, you can get bits of, well, maybe I want more garlic in here. Maybe I want more this on this bite.
And I'd take it, Delther. My crit's pretty good for Guardian, because it just gives me dodge.
Yeah. I mean, I already have a 372.
Is it?
It's an intellect agility DPS trinket.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's something I would feel like making.
Interesting.
So
I guess healers could use it.
Snob.
Yeah, you totally could. Especially like a melee healer.
Yeah, but I don't want crit.
I have to mute myself while I watch the stream because I can't hear my own voice.
Well, yeah, you can't hear all of us repeated, you crazy man.
It's not even that. I hate the sound of my own voice.
Same.
That's very much a human thing. Ooh, what is this?
Right.
Healthier Crunchwrap Supreme. Oh, let's go.
Nothing is healthier. As someone who works in the restaurant industry, healthier just means it has 8,999 calories opposed to 9,000.
Well, a lot of the healthier make it at home fast food is most of it. It's just not full of other crap and it's more fresh.
What you're saying is it's over 9,000.
So here's the thing. So we had like 3 in our menu healthy options for a long time. One of them was the soy salmon bowl.
Okay.
So the salmon gets topped with canola oil and salt and pepper before it even before it hits the grill. The Brussels sprouts that it gets with it are fried, and so that's all fried in canola oil. Then it gets topped with a soy ginger sauce, which has an insane amount of sugar, and that was a healthy option.
No.
Right. That's the healthy option.
No good.
Yeah, I think if you probably compared like that Binging with Babish video that Div posted with the healthier Crunchwrap versus like the actual Crunchwrap from Taco Bell, it's just probably the quality of ingredients that you're putting into it. You know,
You're
and it's
still probably eating about the same amount of calories.
yes, it's going to be cleaner, I would assume, because a lot of fast food is not clean product.
your ground
They
beef
don't-
isn't going to be pre-cooked and out of a bag that was frozen.
No.
Sure.
You've heard of Elf on a Shelf. What about Altair and a reindeer?
No, what that? Why?
May the flights.
Why are you like
I need
this?
that ring. Go into the battlegrounds, plains.
Baku defensive.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, the Noku defensive zoning is weird. You just like run into the like map on the wall.
Run into the tower.
Yeah.
But then you spawn in somewhere else.
Yeah.
You run into the portal and come out the portal where you ran in.
That's
Exactly.
kind of.
That's exactly what happened. Just not kind of.
Yep.
Not much of an angle. Tilt down. I'm lagged. Yep, makes sense.
Is this
We.
trying to? Is for my blue shield.
Oh, that's the ring of blood right there.
I would recommend doing that chain.
Did already.
because, yeah, once you do it, world quests start showing up there to redo fights there.
Oh yeah, I mean that. Yeah.
Have big loot,
Yeah, that makes sense. That's
at
what.
least to start.
Yeah, that was what's in was in Maldraxxus last expansion. So. Well, you walk into this giant map on the wall. Not a map, really. It's just a bunch of tanned leathers drying in the sun.
And then you walk out of it where you came in.
Is there a quote-unquote healthier quesadilla in that same
You're
vein?
consuming a great deal of cheese, so probably not.
Well,
I mean,
sure.
Some
has cheese, so no.
Not all cheese is made the same. Like I'm pretty sure if it was like a queso fresco, you'd probably be better off.
Mmm. And kaboom.
Rather than process aged, or not processed, but just like aged.
Let's
like
fly!
Mild sharp cheddar or jack cheese.
I mean, a lot of the cheese product that gets used at fast food restaurants is mostly powdered substances. It's probably not actually very dairy.
It's cheese substitute.
Right. I mean, American cheese, quote unquote, is not.
You are getting spicy.
Ooh, spicy.
Everybody stands in the melee.
American cheese is American. It's cheese. Before you even say it's not.
It's what? It's not what?
American cheese is cheese. Velveeta is fake cheese.
I thought it was a meat.
That is still your note, I'm pretty sure. I have been stunned. Oh, the rally banner one is still back here. Patrol's coming. American cheese is meat.
It's like coffee is bean juice or bean soup.
Yeah, bean soup. Hot bean soup.
Yeah, that's my note.
Yeah. Big
Yeah.
coffee in there.
It's just bean soup.
That's accurate.
We don't need that. We don't need that. Stop chasing it. We don't need it.
Just like,
Stop chasing it. We don't
tea
need
is
it.
hot
It'll look at me funny.
That's hot leaf juice. Yeah. I mean, the ocean is literally a soup.
Technically, it's a stew.
Yeah, stew works. In parts, it would be more of a stew because of the viscosity, but in other parts, it'd be a soup.
And you said viscosity.
Suddenly I regret my decision.
I mean, when you're no longer
In this conversation.
when you're no longer on your parents' health insurance, does that just mean that your original creator's warranty is run out? Oops.
So happy about your
There's the ad.
decision, Bob?
No, the ad.
No.
Ah.
I regret my decision.
Should.
Yeah, your free trial's over.
Ah, damn it. Out there.
Oh yeah, you gotta do the click to store behind you.
What?
You gotta click the ballista.
No, I'm tanking the boss. You do it.
It's what? I want Bob back.
I fucking clicked it.
This seems like a tank job because the boss doesn't move.
I mean, it's technically. I mean, ideally it would be a healer.
Healer job?
Healer's gonna be
Healer
doing
job.
the least
The
damage.
boss does move. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, not
when he's doing the channel that you want to interrupt, he doesn't move. That's what, yeah. Also, this is, oh, that was too close. This is just Patrick Sights the Dragon. And then Patrick Sights also plays a Dither Dragon. The first raid boss. Yo.
From this expansion.
He definitely got paid. That man got paid. That's for sure. I mean, he has, I don't think he's done many voices since Garrosh, and it's been a while, so.
What's loot? I don't know what fucking loot
Well,
is.
for just the one boss fight, I guess, and the one little cutscene, yeah.
Do we only get one piece of loot on that box?
Yeah, I didn't get anything.
I didn't get anything.
Just one piece? Weird.
Not really.
Guys need more supply.
That's Blizzard's loot system. I'm
Actually,
not weird about it.
normal to get one piece of loot.
Ah! It's going too fast.
Where we're at this
Here
store.
it was.
Die bombing in.
Please, thank you.
Just watching for the goo on the ground from the totem.
I think it's actually not easy to use in melee because it's a reticle that you can't drop on yourself.
Can you make it like a on you at self use macro maybe?
No, I can't drop it on top of myself.
Yeah.
You put it in front of you maybe as like a min range.
Yeah, it has a minimum range on it.
Weird.
Oh, so it's like caster hunter trinket.
Yeah. But I can still use it. I have to like throw in an attack before I charge in.
Still 300 agi right now, so. It's all this gear, like, you know, I feel Harry's problem where he's just getting eye level, but he's like no haste. That's just how you gear at the start. You just want to get perps in every slot, get your eye level up, move on from there.
Still feels bad when you don't get like hardly any of the stat that you want, and it feels bad to play.
Right? And that button hooks back into my whole, you don't get a lot of loot once you get past this Mythic 0 phase of the game. You get a piece of loot, maybe 2 pieces of loot a week. You need 15, so you need nearly 2 months to gear a character. You know, like it's just... Which is the opposite problem that people were talking about in Final Fantasy XIV. It's too quick to gear a character.
No, people were complaining that it was still too slow.
It is too slow.
In comparison, that's the weird part, is I thought it was way faster.
I mean, it takes, if you want the best, then you're looking at like a month and a half of grinding just for tomestones.
Yeah. But that's also deterministic. Like, you buy your loot in that game.
Sure, but you're still waiting that long as time.
Sure.
And I wouldn't have felt that sting if I didn't have to just do it again.
Up to the...
Yeah, remember every job after that is another month.
Is the same? Yeah, that's where the problem went. But then I guess
Well, unless you're playing in the same pool, which generally should be.
right.
Until I had to go from black mage to tanking.
I mean,
Yeah. Well, we had quite the upset over the past couple of months, I would say. Yep. But then the other trade-off is that you don't need to have multiple characters in that game. You're still on one character, right? Where in WoW, every single character is separate. Every class is separate.
Yeah.
So that was my big talk I was going over yesterday. It was all the different pros and cons between the two. There's like, I feel like there's a happy medium you could find, but it's obviously going to only be my opinion. I'm sure World First racers and like the people that do ultimates are going to have a different opinion.
Pick up the orbs, don't pick up too many at the one time.
No, this one is pick up all of them. Well, at one time I get you. Sorry.
It's just watch your HP.
Because they hit you each time. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
There's a couple of bosses that do this, so.
Yeah, you pick up the orb.
Oh!
You just don't want to pick up too many at once.
I got one orb on my side.
Yeah. Also worth noting, when you get the big blue circles, they will detonate all of the orbs in there.
Oh, so you...
Yeah. So you can, like, if you get behind, like, you can just focus on the closest ones and then use those to clear the rest.
Okay. He only does like 3 waves of orbs, and then he just goes into this intermission thing. I mean, he does the big blue circle, and then does orbs again. Yeah.
Ooh, gear. Hooray.
Oh, rings, nice. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Actually, the 2 stats I want.
Oh yeah, is bear just haste verse?
Yeah, it's
Haste
just
verse. Haste is equal to verse.
I don't want.
You want more
this tag,
damage.
but I need the
You want more damage.
gear.
You crit.
Is there a haste level that bears are looking to get just for GCD stuff, or?
There's just more.
Oh, just more. Fair enough.
And that's how it was with actually no, that's not how it was with Paladin.
Paladin wanted like at least I think it was 25%, but then the more you got, the better it was.
Mm.
Hey, Smash.
Eat some food real quick. Om nom 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 nom.
Sling more hammers of wrath.
Okay.
Stomp on your grave.
Yeah, this trinket just gave me almost 2,600 crit.
Oh, the on-use one.
Watch out for the frontal cones, Sora.
If your screen also goes all wobbly doing, you have to pick up your soul. It's ripped out of you. I had a pull of this. Last week we did it. I think I got my soul ripped, got it back, got my soul ripped, got it back. And I basically did nothing the whole pack because I was running away from all the garbage.
I guess I must have not been there.
These packs got adjusted today, by the way.
Oh. Is
It's
okay.
a lot of these packs. It's so
Oh.
that AoE is gonna be cast less often. The Death Volley is gonna be cast less often.
I got targeted.
Shatter Soul is cast less often.
Yeah.
Like everything in that area gets.
I think I prefer Shatter Soul, you know.
Shatter Soul?
Shatter Soul?
You're a shatter.
Oh god, come on. Oh, birds.
Birds.
Shockwave.
What? Why the birds?
It was flying above. It just aggroed us when we left the little mound.
Never mind.
No, it's definitely in. Yeah. Shortwave. Oh, that doesn't stop the. Okay. Just still learning my. Never had thunderstorm like this for enhancement, so. I don't have the knock up right now.
Other mobs.
Which I feel like that's probably the better way to do that for Mythic Plus is take the knock up, not just the knock away. Although pushing casters around corners is helpful. Okay, so yeah, these are. I'd have to go back and. Yeah.
The amount up for the next one.
Definitely doesn't feel like they cast as much shit.
And one more.
I forgot about that.
I will stomp on your grave.
Oh gosh.
You think they'll stomp on our graves?
Yeah.
It's likely.
Bitch.
And these are going to interrupt the volley. It's the only scary thing.
I hope they change how Deep Breath works.
You hope they change how it works?
It's really frustrating having to click for like 5 seconds because there's like no good path.
Oh, because you have to. It's like a charge.
Pathing is like the same problem you run into with like warriors and stuff.
Oh.
To where there's no path available and no path available. But it doesn't tell you that. It just doesn't let you do the ability.
I wonder if you could like. Does it have a set distance that always travels straight ahead?
No.
No?
So it has a minimum distance and a maximum distance.
Oh wow. These are keep them together always to store.
And you have to mouse at least like to the minimum.
When they're apart, they start stacking a damage buff. You want to run the arrow debuff out so they don't crisscross applesauce all over our faces.
What?
Yeah. Just in case I'm gonna... Oh. Oh, that was spicy. You overlapped the... I don't think it always does that. Or he fills the pizza slice in.
Yeah, he does.
Fair enough. Oh, I gotta show...
More stuff.
More stuff.
So much stuff.
So rewarding, let me tell you.
Mm-hmm.
You can have this trinket if
Tell
someone
you
else
how
wants it.
excited I am about all the food I'm getting.
Well, you can have this trinket. Yeah, it's just an int. So I think the only person that can really take it is
Yeah,
Theatron.
yeah, Delphi, follow us down the ramp here.
Wanted to do elemental balance.
If I just want it, I can put it in my bag.
Probably not gonna play balance though.
I can use it, it's just a damage trinket over my whelpling shit.
Right.
Whoever wants it.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah. I mean, if it is it eye level or something?
Yeah, my whelpling.
Oh, yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Okay.
Let's go. These have fears.
Also have please don't be in front of them.
They do also have that.
I'm gonna turn around then.
Lost aggro on one.
Come here, you.
I got that one.
I'll get the next.
Okay. Whoosh. There's two more of those, same ones. Ugh. Got that first one. Oh, Destroyer went for it too, so. Be wary of next. There it is. Is this guy in the pack the same one? The defender?
And go left,
Yeah.
go left, go left. We don't have
We
to
can
close.
just avoid the pack.
Yeah, I need it for Mythic Plus pathing, but these two are
Maybe.
maybe, yeah. These
we
two
can-
are mini
There's a-
bosses.
There's a lot of options on how
Kill
to
these
path
at the
in-
same time.
Yeah, roughly. Yep.
uh,
Oh, this dungeon is so open-ended, then I imagine there's tons of paths.
Tons of pathing options for no food.
Yeah.
Got it.
I went for that too. Raw. They go on Balara a little bit more here. There you go.
And we have a soothe with the Stora, but
Oh, true,
we
true.
wanna try and keep them as close as we can.
I'll go far right.
How far left?
That's all.
Okay. Sorry, can you grab it off me?
Trying to.
Yeah, it's just to put some interrupts. Each person goes to one just so they move. But even though they just keep casting again, it looked like. I don't know. I don't think many of the bosses feel really difficult for this season, in the dungeons that are actually in this season. It's always just comes down to how they design trash. I really haven't.
Perpendicular.
Oh, yeah. That's a weird angle. Couldn't see under the damn bird.
Pants that I don't need. How nice.
They're doing you off your shoulders.
Sure.
Nice. Oh, you just fly out. And then...
Yeah, I'm just gonna talk to these guys.
No, there's dungeon in this raid, so we go Azure Span.
You will not take a place of honor
Yeah.
with the ancestor Khans.
It's the Azure Vaults.
Yeah, Azure Volts and Bracken.
Or Bracken. We'll start with Bracken Hollow. It's the closest one.
My frames.
I'll be back in a minute.
Alrighty. Am I just at just enough of an angle here? I feel like I'm playing pretty oh no, lost my speed. Let's not get wardened. Yep. I wonder what they had to do for the warden scanning stuff for like speed ramping and things, because you're going so fast. They had to probably put a lot of filters in, I imagine.
They probably have like if dragon riding.
Yeah, would have to have. Even though if you are dragon riding and you turn too quick and then try to land, you will get disconnected. I landed during one of the the races, like whipped around a corner, got stuck in a tree. It was so fast though that it screen locked up, disconnected. Same kind of thing that happens if you like fell rush and try to double jump or something on Demon Hunter real quick. You just lock up.
Right. It's all an urban need to pick.
Go get it.
Yeah, I passed over a shit ton of mining nodes, but they literally don't give me anything useful.
Oh, gotcha. Real quick, while we're in between dungeons, just want to say thanks for tuning in today. These streams are brought to you mostly in part by all the amazing donations that happened during my Thankmas week of streams that was last week or so, toward the end of my God of War Ragnarok coverage. If you want to watch any of that God of War Ragnarok, all those videos are right here on the channel, as well as the God of War 2018. I 100%ed both games. And before that, we did Dark Souls 2, and then before that was Dark Souls 1, and then Elden Ring before that. Dark Souls 3 is after the holidays here. We'll be jumping in to finish up the Dark Souls trilogy. And Bloodborne could be in the future for sure, just to keep doing all those. I don't know. I could try Sekiro in the future, but that might be quite a different change of pace considering. But you know, that's kind of what I'm doing with this content now. This is sort of a holiday break as an unlock via the milestones from the donations that we got during the charity drive, is to play a bunch of World of Warcraft, which I'm playing a little bit of World of Warcraft. This if I play 5 days this week, this will be the most I've ever played of this game in probably a year. So maybe a year and a half. But yeah, if you're liking it, hit the like button. If you are new here, be subscribed so you know when the stuff comes out. There's a subscriber only chat requirement because that stops bots. Even though I said that yesterday as I explained this, you know, my little blob every day. On yesterday's VOD, there were multiple held for review comments and a few that even snuck by that were just the dating site porn bot spam. So they still find a way to spam you regardless, but if I don't have that small little few minute subscriber chat, which subscribing is free on YouTube, it just means you see their videos, then chat would be just nonsense. I've tried it a few times. I've had it on, had it off, etc., and it's still, they will spam, and it's super annoying. That's why that's there. Yeah, but Monday through Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern-ish is when I stream. The playlist I just talked about earlier are in the description box down below. Pretty easy stuff. It's all right here on the channel. YouTube also sorts things by live and video. So if you go to my page, there's a live button or a video button. All my Final Fantasy 14 stuff is also right here. And there's more Final Fantasy 14 in mid-January. We'll have to take a break from Dark Souls to do the new Final Fantasy stuff for a couple of days and then go back to Dark Souls. That's sort of the tentative future plan.
I mean,
You still waiting on the store? What's up here?
Go downstairs, get some oatmeal, started the dishes, and saw a hawk eating something in the tree in my backyard. So that was neat. I've never seen a hawk in person before.
Nice. Oh, that's probably my bad.
I will stun here.
Oh no, they have pack tactics.
They do.
They have advantage on all their attacks.
Mm-hmm. The new models look great, though. The new null models and stuff. It's great.
The War Scourge Stora. They start these big dudes. When they start spinning, you can dispel them, and they'll come out of rage because it's in rage.
Ooh. It also isn't their max melee. You can stand max melee, and you can still hit them. Which I don't know if that's a bug or intentional or not, but it's helpful considering other crap that just forces melee out of melee. I know it has to happen in some way, shape, or form. Melee just can't have full uptime, but
Why not?
like Ruby, I don't know, like Ruby life pools is an exception that feels ridiculous because you're running after the big explosion, fire goes down, you got a living bomb on you, you gotta run away for that so you don't blow up everyone else, then it puts fire on the ground so you can walk away from the fire on the ground. Like some of it is a little bit too much sometimes. And I guess that the why not answer is just because of variability. You need something else to do.
Hey, what'd you do? You realize?
Yeah, I can give it like every 3 minutes. I can remove my own. I can remove what diseases, poisons, and curses.
Warriors can cleanse themselves?
It's called bitter immunity.
Yeah, it's
just a like a 2/3 way down talent.
Oh, on the warrior tree?
Yeah. Yes, on the class tree.
Oh, okay.
We can also pop the alchemy pods, and that'll give us immunity to our next disease that we get.
How many of these things do we have to do? All of them?
5?
Yeah, 5 to trigger the boss.
Damn it, Delph.
Yeah, it's a little Firelandsy.
The only problem with bitter immunity is like I don't feel like I want to take it.
As a
I mean, it's nice for like 50+.
Yeah, but like I don't.
Why don't you want to take it though?
Other stuff.
Is the other stuff you're trying to take only damage oriented?
No.
Okay.
Some damage, some not damage.
Because that's like the weird thing with the shaman tree, is that like I don't have my cleansed spirit right now or hex.
Oh, I can. Can I do?
Yeah, that's what I said.
I can. Let's see what this.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
hey.
so basically, it gives you a button.
Carrying file for speed cleansing.
Yeah, it gives you a button to cleanse your next disease.
What is that item?
So you can pull that next pack.
Oh.
One of the town points is just like 1 second reduction in the pummel cooldown. It's not that good.
1 second only? Is it not a 2-pointer?
No, it's 1 point. It also does other stuff, but like.
But that's also too. You don't PvP, so.
No.
That 1 second in PvP can be huge.
Yeah.
I watched a Bajira clip yesterday. This guy raging out, where he was just like the start of an arena match, just like he was doing threes, and the amount of CC that he got hit by, like, actually made him like take his hands off his keyboard. It was like a knockback into a cyclone, into a blind, into a hex, into like a push, into a root, into a root, into a push, into a root. Like, it was the dumbest shit. It was so stupid. Well, that's PvP, yes. And he's a Fury Warrior that like 4-shots people, but like, it just looked so troll. And even he said it, like, he couldn't really even play the game, which that's the opponent doing the right thing, I assume. I don't. Yeah, but like it looked so stupid. He just couldn't do anything. He's playing Swotor, can't control his character. There's a totem now. Let me get that. But yeah, and it was something like the clip is like 30 seconds, and I think he was CC'd for 22 seconds of the clip. Pretty much.
Keep the balance preserved.
Just complete nonsense.
To the right.
Maybe you'll use Elemental Shaman. Ice Fury is the thing to do now. I didn't like. Is Ice Fury like in or just optional or? Yeah, Ice Fury was never really my cup of tea either. Granted, I'm technically playing the enhancement version right now. I will help you heal, Thader.
Fine. Damage.
Well,
Other stuff die.
yeah. I mean, it's just ancestral guidance. So as I do damage, it heals. Yeah, giving that back to enhancement is so helpful. It's way better if I have Fire Nova. Just because once I get, you pop that with like 6.
I assume Trick Totem first, or it doesn't happen.
They share health.
Hack Claw.
They don't share health actually.
They don't.
Yeah.
Claw first.
Hack Claw. Yeah.
I like killing Hackclaw first because Hackclaw does the deadly fucking spin to murder you.
He does the what?
The murder spin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It does a lot of damage.
Yeah.
I mean, our Trick Totem does need to be interrupted from time to time.
Oops, that's a misclick.
Keep an eye on that.
We also just blew him up before he even spun. Just how much gear we've gotten in a reset.
Well, he's about to.
I got a trinket. You summon. Oh, have a low. Yeah, strength agility. Summon a knoll to assist you in combat. Does physical damage to your target and stuns it, poisons it, or increases your secondary stat. Interesting. I mean, I don't need a trinket. Do you need? You need trinkets, right, Doing?
Yes.
That doesn't. Oh, it is strength ability. I always thought ability.
Yeah, strength agility. You actually both need trinkets.
More damage for it would probably give it to doing.
Yeah.
Sure. Here, 1 second. Can we trade right now?
Oh no. Up.
Like, it looks like it could be pretty good, but I already have a trinket, and so it's fine.
Little dragon friend.
Rather get people out of blues, you know. There's always so much more. Well, I say there's so much more time, even though we've talked about loot so much that, sure, I might get a good trinket that will be good in a month. But better to, and again, I haven't like looked at any shit, like what's good, what's bad. Don't really care right now. Figure that out eventually later. The go-to talents for elemental are is the fire build. Okay, really interesting.
No good established.
The fire build, huh? So just very lava lash or lava burst forward, fire elemental, cooldown reduction, that kind of stuff. Yeah, lava burst oriented. I mean, I'll look at it eventually. I'll look at elemental eventually because I just like playing shaman. So I'm sure at some point I'll look at it. I don't have any gear for it at all, and I've dumpstered all of my old gear. So I just have to, like, you know, because I don't have like weapons and things. What I mean, any of that crap.
A stick, sir.
Oh, you did give me a stick, didn't you? You gave me a stick. That's right. Although I think using a stick on an elemental shaman is somewhat sacrilegious, but
I'm pretty sure you used a weapon that is good, that is better than the weapon that you have.
well, and I don't have another weapon for elemental right now. My bag, I clear my bags all the way out. A hyena biting my face.
Bob has absolutely zero fucks to give right now.
Yeah. Well, like I said, this period of the expansion is just like, just get purple gear in all your slots and figure it out later. Because again, we can't just farm mythic flats, so you can't like get your abyss. Oh, when you walk over.
Kill him, free man.
Oh, the bear despawned? What?
No, it disappears.
Oh, it's back? What is happening?
Find me a fucking path, game.
Oops, that was a little too close there.
Oh yeah, I found out what those traps are actually for.
And for an achievement, I assume.
For the dogs. Yeah. Because if they're alive, they will, at one point the boss will cause them to fixate on you.
Who needs this necklace? Because I don't.
Don't need.
Oh, birds.
They're birds. Oh yeah, I don't know if you want to do it this week. I don't really care about giving the loot for it, but doing before we get too geared up, so it makes some harder and some easier. If you want to do a group maybe this weekend for doing the Mythic Flat achievements, do the achievement sweep.
Yeah.
Well, you're not invited then. But the earlier you do it, normally the better it is.
I don't know if you are aware of this weekend by chance. But this weekend, I'm guessing, probably not going to be a good weekend to do it.
Christmas.
Oh, is it? No.
No! I'm dying!
Really not. You just not do that, please. Thanks.
Well, the shaman tree is basically split into two halves. One is lightning and the other is fire. All right. It's got... And what?
And then there's Ice Fury.
Oh, yeah. Well, Ice Fury is intermixed between everything else. And it was the best for, like, the last two expansions. But it's also the more difficult one, so it should be the best mathematically. Even if it might not be the most fun to play. Oh, on this next...
Would you say difficult, or would you just say, like...
kind of annoying, I guess.
Oh,
No!
Man down.
Just let me die.
I was going to say, on this guy, he has a knockback. Oh, yep, I got stinky breath.
It on.
I did indeed. On my nameplates right now, I do not like the fact that there are so many people underneath us. Or many blobs underneath us, rather. Lightning side is obviously more AoE and cleave. Fire is big single target. Can do AoE cleave on targets that live longer. Okay. I literally haven't even opened it. So. Yeah. And Christmas aside, I just meant like doing it sometime when we're not over geared, because sometimes being too geared makes them difficult because you have to wait a while and do different things during boss fights. So, and being at gear-ish level for it makes them so they're not also completely pushovers either. So I'd be down to do those sometime. I guess in this regard to be next week. I don't know how to get out of that.
Run.
I'm in Ghost Wolf running and I can't leave. When Ghost Wolf picked the direction, hit forward. Didn't go anywhere. I don't know if you have to leave early enough before something.
Oh, Destora, you asshole.
Because you can zip out of it.
Oh my god, man.
But I couldn't zip out of it. What happened, Harry? The old bracers?
Guys going somewhere?
So apparently, the new exotic has
Wait,
almost
wrong way. Don't
zero
follow me. I'm dumb.
flinch.
Oh, you can.
Okay, which way we go?
Yeah, it's
Into the
very
forest?
Stable.
Well, even in sniper mode,
Yes,
like he was getting shot
Very.
with an SMG and it was like nothing happened.
correct. It's very stable.
It is an exotic, so some of those arguments about it, I don't have it yet. I'll do the exotic quest tonight after dinner.
Yeah,
But
I'll do it with you because I haven't done it yet.
Okay.
I hopped in a while.
Well, it also doesn't help that like all of the perks for it are based like essentially for PvP.
are they? I mean, we don't know. It's
Well,
not
it
even in its
makes
final
the PvP
form yet.
gun.
So,
You can see all the perks in the crafting station.
oh, we can now. I thought the store said he couldn't.
That's because I didn't actually have the gun done.
Oh, well, how do you get the gun done then?
You use it.
You fill the progress bar, yeah.
When you
Like
get it, it is a deep sight weapon.
Yeah.
But as soon as you complete
Oh.
it, it becomes a leveled weapon.
Oh. Huh. I mean, just do like 2 lost sectors and it's done, right? So,
Not even.
yeah.
As it's dawning, we have bonus weapon XP.
True. Interesting. But then
It,
they
like,
said in the teaser
part
says
of
like it's gonna
the-
take weeks to finish.
Well,
Oh,
sure.
what that's gonna mean? Yeah.
It's gonna take weeks to finish because you can only unlock so much art every week.
Oh.
It's the only-
Now.
It's the only reason why it's gonna take weeks is because it's time gated.
Well, but that's how Whisper was, and that's how Zero Arrow was.
Well, no,
Yeah,
but
but
that was to
you
get
have-
the catalyst. This is to specifically unlock, basically enhanced perks that become the catalyst.
Oh, okay.
So
Similar
you
and
can
different.
enhance-
You can't
it-
change anything about the gun because you can't. Like, you have to just wait until the game lets you do it.
Okay.
It's weekly story progression, I think.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool.
So
I mean, you
whenever
still
we-
said it was like a really cool mission though to story, huh?
The mission was cool, yeah, but like,
That's
I was
good.
hoping to at least be able to change some parts of the gun.
Yeah, you just can't affect it all yet.
Yeah, you can't do anything to it.
Oh, spicy.
all this stuff, sure.
Then we're getting to that point. That's what it. Gear scaling in WoW is pretty big, even though they slowed it down. Oh, and Bear said, mythic achievements, you say? Yeah, I was just. Oh, yeah, we probably want to pull the other garbage.
It's fine. Just
No?
don't get hit by the cloud that he's gonna put down.
Oh, yes, very true.
That
Cloud moves.
Yes, quite a bit. Yep. Goes around the whole room, keeps locking you in and whatnot.
you can stay in the middle and probably be fine.
Also,
Yeah, gotta kill the totems though.
I love getting BOP plate gear.
It's weird because usually those are account bound. Like you would send them. Other expansions have had stuff like that where you get BOP account bound other armor types, but they're just bop no account bound.
Just straight up lie down there.
Weird. Ah, I got blurped on.
I say having like 20 imps here as well.
We all throw. Oh, it makes us all throw up. I thought I got hit. That's right.
No.
Yeah, so all of my imps and all my demons throw up at the end of that too.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Out there, do you need a pair of pantaloons?
I do not.
Okay.
Dude, what are the stats on it though?
It's mastery verse.
Oh wait, no, these are the exact
Or
stats I have.
do you
Okay.
want a caster one hand? Or Bay, I guess. Either one.
I'll probably give it to Bay over me, because I'm probably gonna not do much other than Guardian or Feral on this character.
Okay. Well, now I have Bob's stick, and I have Phaedron's smaller stick.
Bolts.
We talked to the
Yeah.
Tuskar to get out of here.
Where have you come from?
Yeah, is your Volts, yeah. Probably be the last one I do for stream today. It's already freaking 6 o'clock. It's crazy.
Oh.
Yeah, do one more. I mean, I'll do more, but let's see.
Where's the quest for it? I assume over there.
Yeah, it's Syndrago's use it.
Yes. Now, this is probably the only dungeon I've had. Like, Ruby Life Pools, definitely kind of annoying. This one's also pretty annoying because of the way they structure it is, I guess, fine because the last two bosses are back to back. But there's so much trash in this dungeon, man. There is an aggressive amount of mob pulling.
I don't know, on Mythic Flat, skip a great deal of it.
Yeah, I my reaction to that is that the key we did of it was just you have to chew through so much trash. Yep. Mm-hmm. There's a lot. It's pretty though. It's damn pretty in here. That's for sure. Damn pretty. Whoop.
I need a summon. I don't have enough lift to get up this mountain.
Summoning you now? Or other people? Yeah, on stream yesterday I finished all of my coins. I've max all of the dragon riding stuff. It's actually kind of busted. You just kind of spam abilities after a certain point. So it does the power scaling of it gets way up there. Where you're just kind of, the only difference is you have to get high enough to make sure you're angled just enough to have momentum. Because you can't fly horizontal. Not really.
Maxed out the tree just to decrease my sword cooldown.
Yep. Well, yeah, because you have to max it out. Are you still just mostly flying as yourself, or are you flying on your dragon?
I mean, depends on what I'm doing. If I'm going like short distances, I'll just use a sword. But I mean, if I'm actually going across like the zone,
yeah,
or a zone, then
Soar function the same way as dragon riding here?
Nope.
Does not. Althea was telling me about it yesterday. It just does not, which is weird.
That's lame.
It is really lame.
It does not.
And then they had to though, because otherwise, like,
why?
Well, otherwise, like, Dracthyr players wouldn't have
hurt?
any reason to use the dragon riding then.
It's not a problem.
I don't know if it is, but that's
You're using the dragon riding as yourself. Like, there's no problem.
yeah.
You're a literal dragon.
I guess the only argument I would be is that you're a small dragon compared to the dragons you ride.
Hey.
Oh yeah, can we?
Dracthyr literally at the end of their zone flew to Orgrimmar or Stormwind.
Oh really? All the way from their island?
Yes.
Oh okay.
So I mean, don't give me this bullshit about them being like too small.
They are kind of small though.
I mean, to be fair, they had help.
Oh, were you flying alongside the aspects or something?
Yeah, Rathian and
from yeah.
Well, fair enough.
The Nightfall weapon is Hung Jury this week.
Hung Jury.
Yeah. It looks like
it's outclassed the scout rifle.
Well,
it's really like subsistence X. Like you can get rapid hit, but yeah, subsistence Explosive Payload, Firefly,
Mhm.
Frenzy, Rapid Hit, Frenzy, Payload, Firefly.
Hmm. What's the lost sector today? Well, I posted that in Discord. Nico, what do you posted in Discord? What the hell is that?
It's K1 Logistics, and it's a chess piece.
Oh, you posted a picture of the hawk in your backyard, Harry?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, okay.
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
I was wondering because I saw like all this like white stuff on the back under the tree, and I'm just like, that's not snow. It didn't snow last night. It would have melted. I'm just like, what the heck? And I look up into the tree, and there's just fucking hawk. I'm just never seen a hawk before. Entire life I've lived here.
Wait, where did you pull that information? Did you? Because I'm looking at the schedule today, Tuesday the 20th. It's Legs from K1 Communion, Anchor of Light on the Moon.
I mean, I'm looking at Light GG.
Oh, weird. This one is rated by the community as F, according to Destiny Overview. Not a fun one, I guess. Tomorrow is easy, then chest. Yeah, I post that huge graphic in gaming. It'll get buried eventually, but
I mean, just pin it, forehead.
well, it's every week.
I change the pin every week.
That's a lot of work, man.
Then give mod to more people.
Got a point.
Your two people aren't ever here, Bob.
What?
The only thing you do is move me when I'm a bitch.
Bob is the voice chat moderator for people that say dumb jokes. That's his subtext underneath his name.
Hey, I finally got moved, and I consider that a win.
Oh. Wait, it's like a badge of honor?
Achievement unlocked.
Say something so cringe that Bob moves you channels or kicks you from the Discord?
Yeah, I still remember what joke it was.
Oh?
Yeah, it was, what do you call an alliance in the forest? A treaty.
I'm kind of making my version of the bitter beer face right now. I'm just gonna, that's it.
So when you die, what part of your body do you think dies first?
My dick.
What the fuck?
Okay. Then what do you think dies last?
My ass.
Because I'm pretty sure it's the pupils, because they dilate. Okay, let's go.
Is Adrian even here?
Yeah, he just walked in.
He did,
My
yes.
vault is many things, but harmless is not one of them. These whelplings perceive anyone not
Oh yeah, you don't need to.
as a threat.
Yeah, also don't pull the whelplings.
Their gaze pierces all. If they see you, all nearby creatures.
Oh yeah, here are the insane dots these things put on us.
I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
Well, I just went from no stacks to 4.
I can herb these. Ah!
You most likely
It's not
can,
worth
yes.
it.
Oh,
I don't know what happened.
we're getting punched by the giant tree.
Oh,
I'm still getting punched by the giant tree. That's weird.
I guess my fire breath pulled him first. Oops.
Ah! My trinket chases me.
Watch your step.
Mm-hmm.
The sundered flame have been
Well, I walked out of your.
Don't pull the whelplings.
They are to be avoided at all costs.
Wow, what happens when you pull them?
Just more swans.
More stuff. More dangerous stuff. That's what
That dot's still nasty. Have you insta-potted anything else recently, Bob? Did he just walk away? Signs point to yes.
jump here.
Ah! Oh, the sprint sent me into the blobs.
A little garden for him. It looks as though it has grown wild over the years. I will need you to.
Is jumping there just always going to be the play, I guess?
You don't have to walk down the stairs. That's basically all it is.
Yeah.
My dog wants his dinner.
Is it dinner time? 6 o'clock? 5 o'clock for you?
5 o'clock. Close enough.
Close enough. Mer.
I'm a plant.
I'm a plant. Yep.
Human race will get you out of that.
Oh, okay.
I don't feel like it. It's not even on my bar.
What the heck? That's probably be on your damn bars.
Right
Yeah,
there.
human race will get you out of most.
Yeah, every man for himself.
Like
Easy.
stuns.
Well, it's not called that.
Sorry,
What? Yeah. What's it?
Will to survive now.
Yeah.
Man, look, I like dragon riding, but like, when I hit speed cap and I accidentally like hit a tree and I go to fly again, can I not get disconnected?
I was just talking about that actually earlier. Yep. This is after a AoE slam. Overlap your circle with as many trees nearby you as possible. The debuff we have will destroy the trees. Granted, it's only going to happen once because we're blasting. I'll move up. Yeah, here. Oh, DBM thinks you should put markers on the room. Gives me a marker on my head. That was weird.
Come this way.
Oh, Spalders.
Let's hoping for that trinket from that boss.
I think this is literally going backwards.
Is it? Oh, okay.
And why'd you follow me down there?
Oh, because I was looking at my new shoulders.
Oh.
Oh, Phaedron's all purple and chunky.
The location of my vault was chosen
Yeah, but what's he like
to
in game?
harness and make use of this powerful ley line.
Such a twat you are.
I am
Good
unsure
lord.
of what effects it will have on your
He's grow and shrink.
Do be on the lookout for the growth of extra appendages.
Oh, is it the crystal dudes that
Yeah.
spawn?
Yeah, that pack of crystal garbage.
They wake up.
And they grab a brush and put on a little makeup.
You know, I thought about doing it, but then I was like,
Yeah. Leave the streamer to make the cringe commentary. That's fine. That's my brain just immediately went there. Yep.
You have discovered one of my books of translocation.
Now we get to the point where I was commenting earlier. We have to kill all the trash.
no, we don't.
Not all of it?
No, we don't have to kill any of it.
Not any of it?
Down.
Wild magic. I have a
I feeling you're.
I mean-
Yep.
I mean, everyone's gonna die. Yeah.
like what?
So we're supposed to die?
I mean,
Yeah, why are we jumping down and dying?
just skip everything. Can you jump to me on the other side?
Uh-oh. You went way too far. So what, like, how does this work? What's the point? I don't.
I jump down and live, and then just mess res.
Oh well, you're dead now.
I am.
Watch your
I don't know if you can get to an angle to drop down at here though. It's without wings.
No one res.
I guess I'm still trying to piece together how that works, because you can't jump to an angle that isn't death, and then you'll be too far.
He can glide.
Yeah, I glide.
I know you can.
Yeah, that's what's happening. He glides, and then you
don't-
realize everyone that died.
You don't. Oh, you swap spec?
Yeah. It's like
Oh.
just mass res.
Oh, I guess that works.
Where'd you drop down to out there?
Well, I'm dead, so I have to walk back. But if you just kind of just jump in the middle, like I should be able to mass res everybody.
Well, can you see we're on the west? We're underneath the crystal chamber door,
So walking back.
but we're still not all the way down. Oh, we're on the boss level. Never mind. Right? Oh, he's
Wait,
one.
did they fix this? Or
He's one more level down, I think. Yeah.
oh, interesting.
There he is.
I just died again.
I don't remember putting bodies there before.
That's what I just noticed. Because we fell down the middle. We didn't have bodies before. I don't know if this is super effective, but for Mythic Flats, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
That was just weird.
Work in Mythic Plus because you need enough, because you actually do need some of that trash.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Craig, exactly. Yeah, could have just pulled the entire platform at that time. And at Mythic Plus, you have to clear it anyways. Yeah, this was different last week. Or at least slightly different. But there's just lots of trash.
It was different than the way when we did it. Because
bodies weren't here
we
before.
didn't have an evoker.
Well, that's also true. Yeah, we have to clear enough because we need to open the other, or get to the other book? No. This one doesn't work right now? What's take us up? Or turn back, okay. Yeah, it's weird. Oh, there's the store, way over there. But the boss is underneath us, and we have to open the lock to go down.
I know, we have to kill these guys at least.
Yeah, that's okay. Oh, my second time, third time here, so just little things. But yeah, this whole section's gonna be, it's gonna feel akin to clearing, what was that Mythic Plus in Revendreth? Yeah, it's gonna feel like that. Just those multiple hallways with mobs. You're doing trash for 10-12 minutes at a time. Probably similar to that, yeah. This is a knockback? What does this do? Oh, it's a root. And I can't move. Okay. I just... whatever.
They're just gonna come all the way over here, so.
Yeah, well, that's what I brought up about this place, is that it does mix up the pattern a bit, where it's not just like trash, boss, etc. repeat. This one is effectively one boss with a little bit of trash, and then just a lot of trash.
Yeah, but I mean, the problem with the back-to-back boss is like...
Nothing you do boss.
Cooldowns.
Is what? Cooldowns, yeah.
Cooldowns, yeah.
Yep. Although the dragon at the bottom, probably not where you'd want to burn cooldowns. The third boss is probably where you'd want to.
That's where I burn him anyway, but...
Well, yeah, because he has soft enrage.
So you don't have to fucking deal with the crystals.
Ah, yeah, they're both in that regard.
That bottom boss is cancer incarnate.
So that's
the most
mix, right?
counterintuitive boss
Yeah.
they've ever designed.
The third boss in there you can only do 3
sections.
Yeah, you have to beat it in 3 AoEs.
Yep. Yeah.
We need to clear all the trash in here.
Just the
Not all, but
two-ish
at least
packs.
just these guys.
Because the boss runs around the middle of the room. They don't want to aggro a whole bunch of random crap. Other side.
there's ads that can spawn, and they can spawn in most of the room.
The music in here is really
They
cool.
just spawn like around wherever we're or just where you're standing.
I really like the ambient music in this place. It's really nice. Whoop.
Okay, pull 'em box.
Yep.
No, no, no! Mine! It is all mine! Take care of them! Slash you! My treasures! Me! Take care of them!
Me take care of them. Oh, that's right. You have to kill the images. Oh. Oh. Do the ads just shoot? They just bolt?
Yeah.
Oh, look, a cloak I don't fucking need. Who wants it?
I'll take it.
Same one I have. I have that one right now.
I should have thought of her before I left.
There you go.
This door. I sense a breach behind it. The sundered flame must be this way.
Go down through here again. This is gonna be a lot of weird frogs. You can just pull the frogs and keep going. They'll slowly jump to us. So you can move to dragon packs and stuff that a little more meaningful.
What do you think we'd tell some girls about the pears that she had?
Tell her about the what?
The pears that she had.
Tilash must not break the final seal.
Oh, that was a bit.
Please, hurry.
Whoop. Or that can happen. Yeah, the music in here is wild. It feels like it wouldn't be WoW music. It's just not overly done. It's just really simple, like house ambient.
Wow, has a lot of
Music
house ambient stuff.
funded, bro.
Also,
mu-
mine has as well.
Muted what? What happened?
Just broke.
Your music broke? Is that what you said? Your music broke?
Oh, my grandma broke actually. She's on repeat. Getting run over by reindeer.
Okay. I'm gonna crank it up real quick to see if that's what I'm hearing, really. Audio, music. Yeah, it's really cool. Oh, good lord. What the hell? Wait. They normally hang time that high? That was weird.
I tried to stun him before he jumped, but then he jumped, so he just went higher.
Gotcha. you pull this guy?
Try and spread out and don't trap people in. Like, go to the sides, leave the middle open.
Maybe I'll get debuffs when we drop snow on the ground.
Yeah, pull him back here.
And the snow never goes away. Yeah, back him up a little bit.
I'll leave the middle open so we have somewhere to run. We need to go back to where he just was.
Yeah, wait. Just down that rune at a moment.
Is this the only... Actually, I haven't paid attention to that. Is this the only, like, direct tier dungeon boss?
Yes. Dungeon boss, yes.
Yeah.
We run to the next run.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have another ice forward though, so we got a little time.
Yeah, you get 3 safe spots, and then the room is covered.
Yeah, leaving the middle open as an escape route is we need to.
Yeah, or just putting it in like a cone, like a laying it out in like an L or a C shape each time, so you have a space to leave. Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to run from the thing because you are in the middle of the circle. Crystals out. You can get trapped to where you just have to run through somebody else's circle.
That's
as well.
a gem dragon.
Hello, Seath?
Yeah, literally Seath.
Look around the room too. It's like a big crystal cave. Yeah.
Try not to run around unless you have to. So no fucking melee waggles, please.
Yeah, he puts a debuff up. When you move, you start slowing down. Only lasts for 3 seconds, and like shapeshift stuff will break it.
Great crystals.
Oh, great. Is he really shockwaving at the crystals?
Yes.
Yep. My face.
You know.
They're gonna blow up. I can't get there. Ooh, close. Gotta hold still for a moment here. Stepped on. Hello? My attacks? That was weird. I'll get there eventually. Maybe. He's dead anyway, but...
Does Ghost Wolf not break those?
Ghost Wolf means I can walk at normal walking speed.
That's
what I was
asking.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like walking.
Magic was dangerous. But he
Drop
never
4 eye levels to gain haste?
By the time we found him,
Unless
we could not stop the growth.
unless out there wants these pants.
I placed him in stasis
What
so that I
pants?
could find
They
what
are
he
haste crit.
Map for the mastery.
I was
Okay.
gone. Champion, you did what was needed. And
Probably doesn't
ended
even matter.
his suffering. Thank you.
But yeah, it's a pretty cool
I am but a simulacrum.
looking dragon.
Once
Is that all we're doing for right now?
It's probably more Elden Ring inspired, like the gemstone dragons that got corrupted by the
I think he said it was the last one, yeah.
Well, no, I do more. I'm just gonna end stream and stuff, and then I'll be back because we have more to do.
I got some shopping I gotta go do. So
Some shopping. So break.
yeah,
Okay.
probably be a good idea. And then
Yeah.
we'll be
I mean,
back.
we can like break,
I
do
can
Destiny stuff
keep
tonight, and then
quests
like
to get
keep
more quests.
more Mythic Zeros tomorrow for your stream if you wanted. I don't know what your plan is.
Sure. I mean, whatever works. I mean, I'm up just for checking things off the list. I know we wanted to do Destiny 2 raids
It's
tonight,
about-
and the exotic missions out. So
It's about half of them done so far.
yeah, that was
So,
4. Can I sit on these benches? There we go. Yeah. All right, good stuff. I'll be back in a little bit. And Craig, to your question, yeah. We timed, some people in the community pushed a lot more. They actually did 8 or 10 or whatever to get 3 doors. I think it's 8, right? Because it's 248 for Mythic Plus, or 148. But the highest I did was last night, this morning. We were up very late doing a whole bunch of stuff in Destiny 2 and then World of Warcraft. So this 395, the Mythic 7 of 13, this was from we timed an 8, which was probably at the time where our gear was, that's like the end of where our gear is going to be able to push, because I'm still wearing greens. I had a few more greens yesterday. So yeah, we pushed an 8, which is the highest. It's fine. We did a quarter stars. We only had like 7 seconds left on it, but also been years since we've ever been in quarter stars for Mythic Plus. So yeah, it did some. Can I see my ratings? You go to Mythic Plus right here. Yeah. So I did a 2, then a 5, and a 7. And then I think we failed the 7. This is almost in chronological order, to be honest. Because we started with a 2, plus 3'd it, went to a 5, plus 2'd the 5, went to a 7. Failed the 7, went to a 6. Timed the 6, went to a 7, did the 7, went to an 8. I think that's mostly in chronological. This 5 to a 7 might have been the Jade Serpent, and then the Jade Serpent was in time though, whereas the Azure Vault was not. So, and then we barely timed this one because Quarter Stars is 30 minutes or 20. Is it 29:50? I don't know what the actual timing for it is. It was very close. Right there. It might be 30 minutes flat. So we timed it in 15 seconds. So not that bad. I mean, timing is timing this early. So 604 is my rating. But I had these 2 doors open today. I was 7 out of 8 because we only did that many Mythic Plus. So we've done some, which is pretty much the only real thing that our community group is looking to do, is jump in, do some Mythic keys every week, chill out, play some World of Warcraft here and there. Because we're raiding in Final Fantasy 14 on Fridays and Saturdays. So we're doing that. And then there's new Final Fantasy stuff coming out mid-January. There's no new raid tier per se. There'll be a new extreme trial to do, and a new alliance raid, and new story stuff. But there'll be no raiding specifically. The next raid tier in Final Fantasy doesn't come out until May? April? They're 4 months apart, the patches, and raid tiers are 8 months apart in total. But yeah, you're tanking 9s at the moment. Pugging is rough. Nerfs today should help. I haven't done anything pugged yet because we have like 8 people in my little corner of the internet that want to do keys, so that's what we're doing. Yeah, so I haven't gone. We've only done up to a 7 and this 8. So I haven't hit any 10s yet, obviously. So I haven't experienced any thundering. But I think after another reset of gear, probably not too bad. I mean, I'm 371 after only playing for not even 2 weeks. Like, what's my play time at max level right now? My played time at this level for Dragonflight is 2 days and 21 minutes. But this is the initial gearing phase where gearing in World of Warcraft feels mostly all right because you can get a lot of influx, even though I still don't know why Mythic Zeros have a lockout. They should just not have a lockout. But yeah, that's that. Made gearing to get into normal raid or Mythic Plus so nice this go around. There's also a lot of the crafting. I haven't finished the story yet, so I haven't done any of the creation catalyst stuff where you can make a normal raid piece of gear every week. Is that how that works? So I haven't gotten to that point yet. If I finish that up, I'd probably make a chest piece maybe, or I don't know how that works, because the last green I have is my chest piece and a ring. But yeah, so just stepping stones, right? Normal gear is, but it's kind of a long trickle since we're not going to do any crazy raiding. and getting tier gear and slowly pushing to do 20s is going to take quite some time. Yeah, just doing story, world questing, and crafting are 370. I believe it. But that's... What's the actual, like, upper end? Let me look at the upper end right now, though. So the upper end of gear right now is 415. Oh, I guess it's 424. Yeah, highest gear is 421, 424. Yeah, 415. 415 and 421 are as high as you can go in Mythic Plus. And then Mythic Raids has the 424 loot, which looks like mostly just trinkets for this tier. Oh, there's also the 430. There's a 430 ring. Oh, there is a 430 ring. They are classified as very rare. I'm looking in the Dungeon Journal right now. Oh, I swapped my screen region. Over here, see? There's very rare loot now in the raid, for example. Which just means, I don't know, they're treated like legendaries that are purple. They're really rare drops. This is that ring I was talking about, the 430 ring. But, as I said many times, I'm not focusing on playing World of Warcraft or anything. I mean, just a shorthand list of games that I've played recently. Obviously, all the stuff I've done for But I'm Bad, which is Warhammer 40,000, Chaos Gate, all of Elden Ring, Dark Souls 1 and 2, soon 3, God of War 2018, God of War Ragnarok. That's all those self-contained. Playing a lot of Final Fantasy 14, playing like League of Legends stuff, ARAMs, TFTs, playing some Heroes of the Storm here and there. A little bit of that. It's fine. What else is on my... I'm playing a bunch of little indie games here and there. The last Steam sale. Picked up Dwarf Romantic. Picked up Despot's little, like, auto battler thing. We're playing some SWOTOR recently, too. What else is on here? Where's my Steam? There was so many other games we were just playing. But, and that's just a example that 2.5, 3 years ago, I was basically only playing World of Warcraft. Which is just too much. It's too damn much. I'm playing a lot of Warhammer 40,000 Darktide. That's a good one. How many hours do I have in Darktide already? Been farming that up. I almost have my first max level character in Darktide. I have... Yeah, I'm at 32.5 hours in Darktide. Quite a bit. Played a ton of Grounded. There's a few Grounded episodes on the channel. Grounded was fun. Definitely fun. A bunch of Cult of the Lamb, which is also here on the channel. I have 48 hours in Cyberpunk 2077. So, yeah, just finally getting... But I'm not 6 days a week World of Warcraft. It's amazing what other games you can play, you know? So... Craig, you're at, what, 380. Going to try some plus 10s to 12s tonight. Ooh. Am I going to play Jedi Survivor? I would want to play Jedi Fallen Order first. That's the prequel, right? Or the first game in that. Yeah, Jedi Fallen Order. I own Jedi Fallen Order. I actually got it when it was on sale during that holiday sale. So that would fit the But I'm Bad style of game where it's like a long form... boss battle oriented, you know, action RPG. So I would want to play Jedi Fallen Order first. But in the schedule I have, Dark Souls 3 is next. So probably later on this week, community members, so anyone on the community, I'll put up a post. You'll be able to vote for my... Which way did I do it? Did I do build? I gotta look back again. It's been a while since I did this. Because those that choose to be community members and join with the join button, they can vote on one thing, and then everyone else gets to vote on the other. Let me scroll back. It's been God of War for so long right now. Been God of War for so long. so long on God of War. Let's see. Yeah, so everyone gets to vote on the ending for Dark Souls 3. And then channel members, those that have joined and picked a tier of support for my content, they'll get a vote to pick the build that I have to play for Dark Souls 3. We did that for we sort of did that for Elden Ring in a way. It was themed, but we went through a lot of builds in that game. And then Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2. So yeah, channel members, those that have a tier of support, will get the build pick, and then everyone else in the community members will be able to do the ending. Yeah, builds and ending. Yeah. There's a way more in Dark Souls 3. The hook is, for the build options, I cannot play a build I've done in the previous games. So we did dual wield dexterity in Dark Souls 2. And then Dark Souls 1 was big Unga Bunga strength, which we used a few different weapons in Dark Souls 1 and a few different katanas and swords in Dark Souls 2. So I can't do either of those for 3. So it's got to be like faith-based or sorceries or... I mean, we can build towards dragon eventually, but we have to have something that starts us off because we can't go dragon for quite some time into the game. So I got to look up some different options for builds. There'll probably be like the 3 to pick from. And then for endings in Dark Souls 3, there's like 4. Like there's 4 endings? All right. Obviously, Caster is the only legit one. I mean, Dark Souls 3 Sorcerer is pretty wild. Pretty wild. All right, let us read about the moon came from the Pacific. Whatever the hell that means. Today is the 20th. You've never been here for the end of a stream. We've been reading excerpts from... Before this was Strange History. Now we have the next book, Strange Science. So let's see. The moon came from the Pacific. Came from the Pacific. Like, I guess the ocean? Over the centuries, there have been several theories explaining how the moon came to be. 3 of these theories prevailed for more than 100 years, until humans actually traveled to the moon in the 1960s. So, this first one from the late 1800s. The co-accretion... Oh, is it co-accretion theory? That's how you pronounce that word? C-O-A-C-C-R-E-T-I-O-N. Co-accretion? The exact origin of this hypothesis is unknown, but it was a popular one. It proposed that the moon was formed during the accretion process that formed the Earth. For this theory to be true, however, the moon would have to have the same chemical composition as the Earth, and lunar samples taken during the Apollo missions showed that this is simply not true. The fission theory from 1878. Mathematicians and astronomer George Howard Darwin, son of Charles Darwin, proposed that centrifugal force caused by the spinning of the very early, still molten at the time, Earth, caused a large piece of it to break off and fly into space, where it was caught in orbit and became our moon. In 1882, only 4 years later, geologist Osmond Fisher added that the Pacific Ocean basin was the scar left behind by this event. But again, lunar composition makes this theory very unlikely. Yep. Because it has to have the same shit up there as it is down here. It just doesn't have that. And the capture theory from 1909. This theory was proposed by American astronomer Thomas Jefferson Jackson. Wait, sorry? Thomas Jefferson Jackson C. His last name is Jackson C? S-E-E? I thought that was the next paragraph, or the next sentence, rather. This man has 3 last names. It says that the moon was formed far away from Earth and later passed close enough to be captured in its gravitational field. That would explain why the composition of the moon is different from Earth, but this theory is largely discounted due to the extreme unlikeliness that a passing celestial object would be moving at the correct speed and direction to be then pulled into a perfect orbit and not just fucking crash into the planet and annihilate all life that was on it. That's my subtext. There is more on page 266 for more about the moon's origin. However, there is a little sub footnote here. Scientists at Birkbeck College in England discovered that, like humans, dogs can catch yawns from people. A 29-dog study found that they made eye contact with a yawning person. 21 of the dogs also yawned. Not about moon stuff, but really? What the hell are yawns, man? The yawns are a weird primitive brain function of people and obviously dogs being jealous of other people just absorbing more oxygen or something. Such a weird thing. But that's today. Thank you for being here. I'll be back here tomorrow with more of this. Maybe we'll finish up the Mythic Zeros tomorrow. Maybe we'll do a Mythic Plus. I don't know. I gotta finish questing though, that's for damn sure. I don't even have World Quest yet, but I'm in no rush at all. So on your way out, remember hit the like button, tip your waitress, have a great night, have a great morning, whatever comes first. See you tomorrow.